watch out for that alien, the xenomorph. How you doing there?
I'm
Everybody?
doing good. I'm thinking about getting my face hugged by something scary.
Oh, I was thinking about getting something scary like this guy. Ah!
Ah!
Oh,
Nothing
Great
scary
timing.
about me,
Great
boys.
timing. What are you talking about, man?
How are you doing? Happy Sunday, Saturday evening, or whatever it is, JST.
Yeah, Sunday here. Is it Saturday there?
It's no, it's Sunday. It's Sunday morning over here, guys.
Okay. Shit, I don't even know what time it is here anymore. I've been freaking going around the place just like a chicken with its head cut off, trying to get ready for leaving in 2 days.
Oh gosh, I was just
Yeah.
watching one of Gray's videos actually just before I dropped in here.
Oh,
oh,
really?
really? Which one?
Yeah.
The one about the new Grant Morrison comic.
And
Oh,
which comic is that? The Invisible one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh,
Number
ooh, look at that. That's a good
3,
sound.
I think it was.
they're from the
So-
90s, 1994.
Ooh.
Totally.
Oh, they're old stuff.
They're worth
No,
checking
I
out,
got
Kenzo, if you
confused,
get a
sorry.
chance.
I was also watching the Mark Miller stuff with the new.
Yeah, the Mark Miller
Ambassador.
stuff is new, and that's so cool. What do you think of
that's where I'm
that
getting
art
confused.
style?
I'm gonna go and get it. I'm gonna go because I've got a lot of his one shots. Most
so
of them
detailed,
are
it's beautiful.
yeah. Most of them are trades. I do have a few of the kick-ass like single comics, but yeah, most of them are trades, and I'd like to add them to my collection, man. Definitely, because I also want to get that. I haven't got the other Nemesis one yet either. I've got
Okay.
the yeah, so I'd like to go over to the comic book store and get both. I didn't quite get. I was in the city this weekend, but I didn't get a chance to drop in there because we were going to the cinema.
Did you
But-
know Mark Millar has like a YouTube? I don't know if it's his YouTube. Yeah, he's got a YouTube channel.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
his.
And he was sorry, got frogs up my throat here. He was had like a live stream. I think it was like yesterday or 2 days ago. He was
Okay.
talking to this guy that he collaborates with, the British guy. I don't know if you saw it or not.
I have not.
Yeah.
I saw him on the Critical Drinker a while back. That was
Oh,
a good
really?
interview.
Yeah, he was man, critical dude. He's turning up, isn't he?
Mm.
But
Yeah, I like. He's actually a nice. Sort of seems like a sort of down to earth, regular guy when you see him sort of in a conversation. Unlike some of these comic book guys that are a bit more eccentric.
yeah, it's like it wasn't me.
Really?
You?
You?
Good natured guy. No, he just seemed like hey, my name is Mark Millar. But he was funny. He was speaking in a really friendly tone, but he was throwing some real big shade at some, modern comic book thing.
He's Scottish too, so
Yeah.
there's, a lot of them guys are not afraid to tell you what they think. From my experience.
Good.
Mm.
Yeah. It's good to hear that people are
Scottish,
just
they don't mess around. The Scottish, no.
Well,
I'm from a
Scottish, right?
family of. Yeah, I'm from a Glaswegian family, like a long
wow.
professional, a long line of professional drinkers and layabouts. No, but yeah, we're from like a small port town. But I moved down to England when we were very young.
Well, if it's Scottish, it's crap. You guys know that skit from SNL? No?
Mm,
Saturday
I
Night
don't
Live,
think
Mike
no.
Myers?
Didn't used to get
Oh.
SNL when I was growing up.
We
Mike Myers,
didn't really have
Austin
that.
Powers guy. He there was a skit in SNL where he was a owner of like, I think it was called Everything Scottish, something like that. So welcome to Everything Scottish. If it's not Scottish, it's crap.
Are his parents
It's
not?
crap.
Is his parents Scottish? I think.
Something like that,
In
yeah,
reality,
yeah.
because he always he often does a take on Scottish characters. Like I think in one of his early films was it So I Married an Axe Murderer.
I
Or
love that
something.
movie.
Is that his movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
The
that
parents
movie,
are Scottish in that, but they're him. He plays the parents too.
Right.
Mm.
And that's where they had like.
I just wanted to
the
drop
little
by
boy-
quickly today, guys, as well, because I actually have to be off just after 2. Because I've promised I will cook a traditional British roast dinner for my
Ooh.
wife today. I said
Ooh.
it's daddy's turn.
Yeah. If you could send out some over my way as well.
Yeah, fancy a bit of that, mate. Wow, it's been a while.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, I'm recovering a bit from a massive amount of intoxication from last night.
Okay, you looked good in
There
the
was a
suit,
wedding.
dude.
Yeah. So
I was actually on a stream last night. Sorry to interrupt. With
no.
Ryan Roger Athe, and
Oh
he
yeah,
drew a picture. He drew a picture of Jinja Ninja in his suit and showed it on the stream. So
there you go. I
that's
had no
Wow.
idea.
I didn't know you were
you
so
have no.
famous, Ginger.
I'm still waiting for my picture from you,
What do you
Kenzo.
mean? He was on a big stream like that I was watching him the other day
Oh,
with
Randy
all of
Draws.
the.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
man. I
surreal.
caught you on that, man. That
Mm.
was
That was
good.
I was nervous as fuck, dude. I was like so
Dude,
nervous.
you held your own amongst, you know, the greats of the independent comic scene. You definitely held your own, man.
Oh no, it was really
I
like
haven't got a
humbling
hat on this time,
extraordinary.
but hats off to you.
Oh, thank you, thank you. And I thought that yeah, like the stream was like really amazing, and she's like in the after, like the back room. Whenever we were finished, she's like, yeah, whenever you guys have anything that you want to show off again, or you want to try to, promote the book that you're working on right now and it hasn't got to the numbers you want to, feel for like feel free to hop on again because she wants to do this like every month or so. But it's just like that's really cool on her part. Like you don't have to go out of your way to promote people to do that kind of stuff at all. But and I sent her a DM. I don't think she's read it yet. I know she's a busy lady, but I actually went out and bought her. I backed her campaign because I was
Nice.
like, it cost. Oh, actually, her shipping wasn't too bad.
I
She's got
need
like
to back your I need to back yours, James. I'm gonna back yours.
Man.
I'm gonna do it. I've been meaning to for a little while. Just,
It's. I think we have a flat rate for our international shipping as well too. Like we just, I believe so. I'm so horrible when it comes to money and things like that. But I told her it's like, look, it's difficult for us people living abroad to fork out, shipping because the shipping usually costs more than the actual book itself.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I som to the UK for number one is $96.
And it's just like, okay.
That's 96 pounds as well, not $96.
Yeah, I mean, but in the end, you're not just paying for the book; you're paying for the artist.
I know it's the shipping.
That's
It's
the cool
all
thing about
the
it,
majority of that shipping rate. I think it's like £48 on the shipping.
Yep. Now I know for that box of goodies I got from EBS last week, like to send that to Japan would cost you about, probably somewhere around 35. Yeah, I would say about $30-$40 easily to send it here. So I understand. I mean, but at the same time, you have to take into account like how many people are you actually shipping to internationally? You know what I mean? Where you have your base, which is in the States, right? So you have to, I'm pretty sure for them, the majority, I would say close to 80 to 90%, probably 85% of their sales are taking place domestically. So you're not going to take a huge hit when you're shipping internationally. I think you can try to knock those levels down. Now, I saw that Eric was doing something about that. And Randy and them are also talking about like going through other methods as well. Clint was, I can't remember his own, the guy who's doing Superiors. So yeah, it was good to see that people are listening to, the voice from the international audience who want to support them and try to find ways of making it more cost effective for people to buy from them from abroad. So yeah, that's cool stuff to see. But no, that show, dude, that was great. Like I had no idea. I'd never met. It was funny. I was following a bunch of the people on Twitter, but I never even interacted with them before. I don't know why. Maybe like somebody was promoting their books or something. But to have somebody like that, I can't remember his last name, Clint, guy who does the Superiors, to see like he's been working professionally for 40 years. I think it was like 40 years almost, something like along those lines. Like for a long time in the business. It's like not 40 years, but or maybe I don't know. But just to see, like hear his experience firsthand, that was like that alone was more than worth being on the show. So yeah. But thanks for checking that out. And hello, Captain Fandom. Good to see you here.
So I was just going to sign in the chat too.
So you got a big crowd to cook for today?
No. Just me and my tribe, the immediates.
Like I said, a big crowd to cook for.
No, there's only 5 of us. There's only 5.
Well, nowadays only 5 is actually a big family. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, yeah.
I know when I was growing up, the average was 2.4
Right.
children per domestic household, and there was sort of
Yeah.
a comedy show about it called 2.4 Children. That's the only reason I remember. You know, like Family Ties, them kind of whack
Right. Right.
sitcom.
Mm.
'Cause we didn't used to get a lot of that kind of stuff in the UK. We only used to get like the real prime time stuff, you know, like the A Team and Knight Rider and
Right.
Airwolf and stuff like that. We didn't really get a lot of the sitcom-y stuff.
I hear you.
So there's a lot of times when we're on streams with you guys and you go off on
Oh
this
yeah,
guy from this
yeah.
show, and we're like, I do not have a clue.
Well, I mean,
Try my
it would go
best.
likewise whenever you guys start talking about like what is it
Mm.
like East? No, what is it? Yeah,
EastEnders.
EastEnders.
Yeah.
You know,
Coronation Street and
right,
Emmerdale. Yeah, they're sort of the soaps. Yeah.
right, right. So I guess
Uh,
it's like something along those lines, where you start talking about that. I'm pretty oblivious to it all, but I will say that the amount like the shows that I have watched from the UK, I've loved all of them, man. What was it? Well, of course, Office with Ricky Gervais.
The
Freaking
Office is cool.
love that. And his the other one, what should we call it? The
Extras.
Extras.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
What was that one with old boy who played in Hot Fuzz? Were there the geeks? What was it called?
Spaced.
Space. I love that,
Yeah,
man.
with Simon
It was
Pegg
really good.
and
Yeah, Simon Pegged
Daisy
nowadays.
something.
Yeah, yeah. Like it was cool to see. That was a really awesome show. I'm trying to remember the other ones that I watched. Oh, I always watched. Um, that was a really awesome show. Oh, I can hear myself.
Yeah, that was me. Sorry.
Oh no, that's fine. What was it? A Bow Selector? You guys remember that one?
Yeah, that guy's
Bow
hilarious.
Selector. Yeah, I had a friend from the UK. We worked together, so he would bring all of his stuff over. He would like show me that and Bow Selector. Then we watched Ali G, the old school one.
Oh, I remember Ali G. That was
Yeah.
awesome.
There was a guy, a phone jacker, as well that did a thing called Face Jacker as well. That was hilarious.
Ah, it sounds. Who was the other guy? What was his name? Alan. Am I getting it wrong here?
Alan Partridge.
Alan Partridge. Yes, I love that show. Alan Partridge. Yes.
I do sort of like
Alan
that
Partridge.
sort of
Yeah.
you know, the character comedy. Actually,
Yes.
they mentioned on the Full Aussie last week about we lost the guy that played Dame Edna.
I'm not familiar.
You know who that is? You know who that is, Gray, right?
Oh my God, is it Barry Humphries?
Barry Humphries, yeah. He done Les
Wow.
Patterson, and he died. Yeah. Yeah, he passed away last week, I think it was.
Oh really?
Who else did we have pass away recently? We had the guy who did the music for that was in the Beetlejuice movie. What was his name? Oh, Wimbo. No, that's different. No, he did.
Oh yeah. Harry Belafonte.
Oh, there we go. That's the one.
Wow.
Oh, we got somebody here. Hey, look at that. Sorry about that. Hey,
Bollocks!
what's up there?
Fannies! Knickers!
Chickens. Somebody says bollocks, and I said, huh?
Hello, everyone.
It's my bollocks radar.
Hi.
How's it going there, Sully?
Wow,
Going
Eric
well.
brings the swearing to the stream. Amazing.
That's a swear.
Which way?
I hadn't said fuck or bugger.
Oh!
Hey,
Until now.
You're off, you bloody sod!
Oh, sod it. I'm going to join in.
oh, what was that one show that took place like in the countryside too? And it was like people were speaking like that. Another British comedy. The one where they had like a bunch of
Oh.
episodes that were banned.
How to Meet a Wench in Westminster. I know that one. It's my favorite. It's on BBC 8.
Yeah.
Thanks. I just made that one up, man.
Yeah. Okay.
I just go with it, man. I'm like Christmas food.
That was good.
Like okay,
Thank
sounds
you.
like it. Sure.
How
why
to
not?
Meet a Wench in Westminster.
You sounded so confident about it. I was like, oh yeah, that sounds cool. That'll work.
Thanks.
Yeah, let's roll with that.
Balderdashing. It's.
Yeah.
How are you,
Pretty
Eric?
easy with me.
I'm doing okay, Kenzo. Good to see you. Great. I was just hanging out with you and Jim. I got half of the Invisibles #2. I love that show of yours. Keep going.
It's awesome
I was
fun
just-
doing
I
it.
was
It's
just
just,
watching it as well.
it's a shame
Yeah.
like that Jim records it back in the 1990s. I don't know why the sound comes out like that.
You get
Yeah, it's
rustic
so much fun.
quality.
His takes are great, Eric, aren't they? His takes are awesome, and he's so
Yes.
funny, Jim.
He sees everything that he's supposed to see. And he's calling it, hey, that looks like Ragged Robin. I'm like, there you go. You're noticing.
All
There
the
you-
foreshadowing. He's picking it up
Yeah.
straight away, yeah.
He's picking up on everyone, yeah.
Who's Jaffo? Jaffo in the chat or Jafo
Jaffo.
saying,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Nail and I,
Hey,
mate, I love
Jaffo.
that movie. Thank you.
Oh,
Just caught
Jaffo,
my
how's
eye.
it going there, man? Eric,
Yeah.
Sully, I saw you last night on a live stream.
It was?
Well, last night for me.
Oh, that one. Oh, yes, that one.
I was drunk as anything last night when I was in the
Great.
chat.
I was in bed. I couldn't stay
Oh,
awake. I
man.
was gone.
I couldn't fall asleep. I was up to like 3 o'clock just sitting here going, okay, I should go to bed, but I'm still like inebriated and I don't think I'm going to fall asleep at all. And I was like writing some mad stuff in the chat. I was like, oh, I like woke up this morning, you immediately go, oh, what did I tweet last night?
What did you do?
I was safe though. I was safe.
He's fine.
Yeah. I think last time I was picking a fight with Nerdporial about Star Trek, I was way out of my league. I don't even know what I was thinking.
What was your claim?
That season Picard 3, I enjoyed it.
Sure. I mean, lots of people.
I did for the most part. I did for the most part.
And then Wacky told me he was never going to come on here again once I said that.
Oh my goodness!
I like the first four episodes.
I'm only on the first 4 episodes.
And then it kind of lost me halfway through.
That was a bit at the end.
Oh,
they need to.
I can't. Okay, I know everything about it, and I don't want to spoil it for.
No, nor do I.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get to that conversation. Let's burn that bridge with the burning phaser when we come to it.
I got you. I'm going to trick you. Sacrilege. There we go. Angry's in the chat. Just typing from his bed in the hospital, where he's getting tended to by all kinds of big-breasted, hot Japanese nurses.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Giant breasts.
Pics. Yeah. But
yeah.
Sully, sorry, Eric, Wacky. Sorry, I'm all over the place tonight. You were talking about this Invisibles? The Invisibles?
Yeah.
Okay.
Grant Morrison's completely bonkers magnum opus from the 1990s. It started in 94.
Yeah,
I think he was
94.
30 when he started writing it.
Like Vertigo only started in 93, right? As an imprint.
Yeah.
92 or 93.
Before that, he did Animal Man, Eric. Have you read Animal Man? His run on that was really good. It wasn't as crazy as his later stuff. He was kind of a bit more focused, but it did go a little bit out there at times.
My first Grant Morrison, unconsciously, but as a huge Batman fan, was the hardcover original graphic novel, Arkham Asylum. A Serious Place on Serious Earth. That was, and I thought it was $20. So I had it wrapped up in between my bed, my mattress and box spring, as to keep it as pristine as possible. But
really, I read mine to death.
I had a different I had a different kind of publication in my mattress.
What was it? The Famous Five annual? No.
Oh, that's Rosie Palm. Well, I'm sorry. Way out of line.
Eric, Jinja's been naughty. I don't know what's happened. I think he's still drunk from last night.
That's all right.
I get
you naughty boy.
I'm still drunk from Friday.
Hey, I got wasted on Friday. I was suffering yesterday. I almost didn't make it to Wes's live stream. I woke up with 45 minutes. I'm like, oh shit, you gotta be on TV. Get up. Balls up, kid. Do it.
You look very happy. You looked as happy as usual, mate. I enjoyed watching you pouring your coffee. I was watching it this morning, my time, because I was asleep. I was knocked out last night. I was gone.
Dude, I was having coffee at 3 o'clock last night going, this better work for tomorrow, because I got so much shit to do. Yeah, speaking of which, I'm trying to get ready for the Comic-Con. I'm going to be leaving for Osaka.
Osaka!
2 days. No, 2 days? Yes. Today's the 30th? Yes, so May 2nd. I'm like, Gray, I try to okay, I'm going to try to bring less next time. Try to consolidate everything.
No chance.
No, and it's done the opposite. I've increased things. So I was showing him before the stream started that I've done all these paintings on MDF board. Like I've done them, Oh well, there
Eric,
we go.
have you seen his Joker? Is it not lithograph? What's the word? His Joker.
No, it's called a monotype.
Monotype is amazing.
You got like these thick boards I paint on, and I want to be able to. I'm buying wires and hooks because I really want to make it like easy to put everything up. So I was like, okay, how can I put these MDF boards? I don't want to make frames for all these. So I made these little things on my with MDF board and plain old wood. These little things where my paintings can slide in and out of. Sexy. And I'm going to put some
I like the sound of that.
Framing stuff on the back to where they're like this. There we go.
That's perfect.
Yeah. So, and all of these pictures I do of this, like this type, are the same size. So I could use them for multiple ones. But yeah, here's the Joker one. So I'm also trying to frame all of these monotypes I've been doing lately. So there's the Joker
Eric,
one.
check this out.
That's good, man.
Look at that. How awesome is that?
Do you want to know the difficult thing about this? You see how it says ha 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 over here?
Yeah.
You have to write that backwards whenever you're doing it. It goes in reverse. It's like any kind of text you have to do, that has to be backwards. So it's weird because you don't know what it's going to look like. So the thing about printing, what it really forces you to do, it really forces you to be correct with your proportions and everything, because when you flip things around or when you flip them upside down, you really notice that things are off. And so while you're painting it and looking at it in one orientation, everything looks correct. But as soon as you hold it up to a mirror and you're like, oh shit, that's completely off. And so that's what the printing process will do too. It'll show you that if you got things working, then there we go. Oh yeah, Anger, you're painting. I'm going to send it to you when I'm in Osaka, just to save on some stuff there if that's cool. I'll bring it with me and send it over your way when I get there, if that's cool. Yeah. So I got a bunch of those. I think I've done 10 of those monotypes within the last week or so. There's the Teenage Mutant TMNT ones. These guys are fun. Yeah, they're all just cropped in on. So I put tape on the plexiglass before I. It was weird. It's the first time I ever tried that. So
those look nice. I mean, those look like the cover of the original comics.
Yeah, like I try to do all kinds of stuff with these. Like here's Juggernaut.
Yeah, I like that.
Really, it's fun just getting in there, being really rough and it's like a really
Eric, it's huge. His microphone, it's taking over the stream.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Buddy Christ!
The Wolverine one right here. Yeah.
I saw that. I saw this one on Twitter. It looks really good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So I don't know what the image is going to look like. I just throw a bunch of ink on there, and then kind of find the image. And I have reference photos and stuff I'm looking at the same time, but I don't really, adhere to them that much. I just kind of have them in the background. But there we go. All right. So yeah, that's just the things I'm doing right now to kind of get ready for it. I had somebody who got in touch with me. Hey, what's up there, Bandito?
Hey, somebody touch you?
Holy shit!
Yeah,
he's
places.
here.
Looking for nub in all the wrong places. Looking for nub. Do you guys remember that Eddie Murphy one where he did all the in SNL?
Sings.
Yeah, but
She got bit in Davis' eye.
Cancel, Sully.
Looking for nub in all the wrong places.
That's
Mr. Wheat. Oh no.
that's
So
too,
fucking bad.
that's too young for me.
Dude, I could. It was
I'm too young for
1984. We were 11 years old in fifth grade. We had a cassette copy of Eddie Murphy's Delirious.
Yes.
And we memorized it.
I was
Goonie
one.
Cuckoo.
Goonie Goo Goo? What kind of shit is that, Goonie Goo Goo?
When were you born, mate? Were you born in the 80s or
It
90s?
was 40 years ago. His birthday was last week.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
83.
Happy birthday, Benzito.
Yeah.
How long sing this song.
Eric, Ginger, do you remember that tune by Eddie Murphy? He released it as a normal single, but there was a dance cover made of it. And it absolutely blew my mind. I remember losing my mind to it. Party all the time. Yeah, off my head on whatever. Having a great time. That was a
Rick
good
James,
night.
bitch. This is friend Rick James.
My sister actually got me this for my birthday.
What is it?
It's an inflatable walker.
Nice. Okay. Don't try supporting your entire weight on that, please.
Yeah.
It might not have the same intended consequence.
It's not a walker from the Walking Dead, is it? Oh my god! Imagine that, an inflatable walker. Coming for you.
Gray's cancelled.
Really? Cancel Wakizashi. Where are we? Doesn't matter.
I just got here and Ninja's leaving, or Angry Canadian's leaving.
Yeah, he's recovering. He's got surgery in 11 hours. There you go.
Damn.
Really? How bad did he hurt his foot?
Oh, dude. Angry, I'm going to tell everybody the story. Sorry, you.
It's just a scratch, mate. It's just a scratch. Come on.
The Angry Canadian.
He was trying to save a stranded child up on a cliff. It was about a 6-meter cliff.
I thought it was a tanuki.
Huh?
A tanuki.
I thought it was a tanuki.
Yeah.
Never mind. Sorry.
It was a cat. Now it was tanuki. Now it's a little child. Pretty soon it'll be a dolphin or something like that. But he decided he didn't have time to go get all of his climbing gear. So I believe it was about a 6, 7, 10, 20 meter. I don't know. It gets bigger every time. That's what she said.
She said.
Can you? That's what she said to yourself. I guess you can. But so yeah, he decided to climb it to try to save the poor child's life. Fell down about 6 meters and had something stick right through his. There was a puncture wound.
I thought he achieved flight at the necessary time to just save permanent injury to his rectum and his humerus.
Did you say a ninjury? I like that. I'm going to use that.
Ninja.
He fell on a shuriken and it hurt his blowpipe. That's what I heard.
I think he's been playing too much Mario and he thought he had the tanuki tail and he was just going to wave it. Didn't work.
Angry, you madman.
Yeah. What was his new name?
It's changed. It's gone Canadian. From batshit crazy to clumsy. Clumsy Canadian.
So crazy, you know. This little queen.
How the Bruins doing?
Don't ask. No, we have Game 7 tonight, and that will settle the first round of the playoffs. It can be only one.
It went all the way to 7 with your boys?
The Bruins didn't blow any leads. I mean, they kind of maybe, or.
You say the Bruins, Eric, Ginger? The Bruins, like that old Scottish comic book.
The Bruins.
The Bruins.
The Bruins.
Do you know the Bruins? Kenzo, do you know the Bruins? Or Willie and the Bruins.
The North American sport of ice hockey.
I know Hootie and the Blowfish, but I don't know what the Bruins.
Very oh, Jesus. Bandit, we've got to get out of here. They're singing again. Oh, my God.
Sun comes up tomorrow.
Hey, I don't mind. Hey, I don't mind because tomorrow starts the month of anxiety for me.
What's that?
Oh,
you pregnant?
Why? Why is the month of May an anxious month?
No, it's not particularly the month of May, but what's coming out on the month of May. Amazing Spider.
You're coming out?
Congratulations.
No.
It's stunning and brave, man. Stunning and brave.
We support you.
I might come out. I'm not sure yet. Maybe Osaka Comic Con.
I might come
I'll do it. I'll save it for then.
And we're canceled.
Again? Today on We're Canceled.
Crivings, Jings, and Help My Bob.
Oh boy!
I believe last night when you're in the chat, Sully, I told somebody you guys were talking shit about Tom King, and I put in the chat Tom King could suck on my ginger nuts.
Ginger nuts. These nuts.
I would never say that.
At least you remember it, Ginger. You can't have been that hammered if you remember
Back to
doing
me.
it. So.
Oh no.
Well, I started watching Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I just couldn't go to sleep. I was like, I'll watch this all night long.
You only watched that for Brie Larson. Come on, admit it.
Dude, she's hot in that movie. She was great.
Very
That's what I
hot
knew
in
her
that.
from.
Yeah,
That's
Really,
where I knew Brie
Kenzo? Is
Larson.
it true? I can't believe
And I
it.
was like, and then the next thing I know, it's like, oh, she's in this Oscar-nominated movie called, what was it, The Room? Or
The Runes. Oh no, that's that comic again.
And Mary Elizabeth Winslade, later on did Birds of Prey,
Right.
and her co-star Ewan McGregor, they had an affair, and she got knocked up, and he had to leave his wife and start a new
right.
family.
Well, hey,
Birds
you
of
gotta
Prey.
pay for it, I guess. But I like that movie I watched with Brie Larson. That it was like, wow, this is super dark and not good at all. Like I would never watch that movie again. It's like, I don't know what all
Scott
this
Pilgrim's
is.
so overrated.
No, not that one. The other one.
I went to the theater yesterday and watched the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Oh, how was it?
Oh, how was it?
It was okay. It was. I enjoyed it. I left it feeling good, but there was bits of it where I was just like, that I didn't enjoy. Let's just say.
I got you.
It was the diversity and the representation, wasn't it? You bigot.
No, there was
Dragon.
there is a ginger main character in it, so I felt pretty represented.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's rare these days, isn't it, Kenzo? Ginger.
And not
Ginger
since
main.
General Hux. I mean, have we been so represented
Yeah.
for the gingers?
No, I can't get into that.
Yeah, my son enjoyed it. It isn't a bad movie. I would say watch it.
Cool.
Yeah.
If I could find it in my local theaters.
Mm-hmm. Don't they have the Mario's being released this week?
Came out yesterday, or no,
Yeah.
Friday. It came out on Friday.
It came out on Friday in Japan. Not
Did you get to
yet.
see it yet? Well, me neither. I'm gonna wait till I get back from Osaka.
Mm-hmm.
I was too hungover and I couldn't face watching the Mario movie like hungover. Like, no, that'd be a
No,
nightmare.
you wanna-
So.
Yeah, I was
Gotta
gonna
be
watch
Genki.
it today, but the
Yeah.
missus said you're gonna be way too busy. Trust me. I was like, yeah, you're probably right.
Watch it when you can enjoy it, James.
Exactly. Yeah, leisurely.
Yeah, it's.
Well, I'm gonna bring the little one with all of my nephews as well, so we're all gonna go out and check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Got three nephews here, ages 7, 10, and 12, or 13, 12 or 13.
Wow. I didn't know you were an Uncle Ginger. That's awesome.
I got 3 nephews here, and I've got how many back over there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 nieces and nephews in the States, and 3
Oh my
nephews here.
gosh, I'm so jealous. I don't have any.
I've got 3 brothers, 1 older brother, 2 younger brothers, and the missus has 2 sisters. One who's got 3 kids. So I've got a bunch of nieces and nephews all over the place.
Are you
Well, I hope
James
you-
OG?
Good one.
I'm actually a great uncle already.
Hi.
Oh,
Oh shit! I am a great
GG.
uncle, aren't I?
GG.
My niece has already got. Oh my gosh!
James OG? Is that it?
My niece has got a daughter. Oh wow! I'm a great
Oji-san
uncle.
to Oji-san.
I did mention on the Legion stream yesterday that the showing I went to, there was lots of you'd see like a lady with a big group of kids, obviously not all of her own. And I don't know, obviously, if you've been to a showing in a cinema with groups of kids, sometimes it can be when they get distracted or whatever.
Yeah.
From what I saw, all of the kids were fully engaged, especially my son. My son was bouncing up and down on his chair at parts, like he was so excited. So I'm sure you'll all have a good time.
There was
That wasn't the shot collar?
I remember.
Do you remember the time?
Do you remember?
Remember the time that we
Jeez, guys.
first met?
Yeah, come on, guys. Every
Come on,
every
man.
time I say something, you guys always.
Sorry.
You inspire us.
Yeah,
Andy,
dude.
did you watch
You're
Mario
on mute.
movie yet, or just the
yeah, I
D&D?
did. I did. It was
Okay.
great. I saw it for my birthday. I haven't seen the D&D movie.
No, I haven't seen the D&D yet.
Yeah,
Well-
a lot of people were upset. I remember that a lot of people were upset that Chris Pratt got the role of Mario, but instead of the original voice actor, but the original voice actor was in there.
Oh, that was what's his face? What's his name?
Eddie Murphy?
Shit. No. He was the guy
Sorry.
who was in a Hook. He played as
Oh.
Speed.
It's me, Bob Hoskins.
Bob Hoskins. There you go. He played in the
died.
Mario movie.
No, he died. He died a
No,
long time.
I think they mean the
Really?
Mario voice actor that goes, "It's a me, Mario."
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like the original.
Yeah, but
like,
he
movie
wasn't
one.
he a Japanese guy? You can't do Italian accents as a Japanese guy. You get cancelled.
No,
Don't
his
Japanese don't care.
you? No, they don't.
No, they actually don't. They would prefer if it was somebody like Chris Pratt or something like that.
I think it's
Yeah.
ridiculous that this whole that you have to, when you're doing an acting role or even writing nowadays, they're trying to say that you have to, represent the ethnic
Oh
background
yeah,
that you
it's
come
gone
from.
nuts, hasn't it,
That's
Kenzo?
the most important.
Crazy.
That's the
was
paramount thing at Paramount.
Charles Barnett. Charles Barnett
Acting.
was the original voice. It has been the voice actor for Mario for
Hmm.
the past 20, since the N64 days, and he was actually in the movie one time as this one-off character named Vito, and another time as Mario and Luigi's dad.
Oh, was he the dad?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and
I didn't know that.
okay, and before we went off on a tangent, I kept saying that tomorrow begins the month of anxiety was because of what comes out with Amazing Spider-Man 25 and Amazing Spider-Man 26.
Ooh.
And
It's
yeah.
time to walk away, Bandit. It's time to walk away from Spidey
You might
for your sanity.
This is one. That's
Not
the thing.
my Spider-Man.
Well, I'm going to after.
Oh God.
Spider-Man Menace. J.
Yeah,
Jonah
I know.
Jameson was right.
I know I'm going.
Hashtag.
I know where he's going with the story, but he's been stretching it out too long, and
That's what she said.
yeah, and
What is it? Two issues a month, guys. 2 issues a month, then it's going to be 25, 26. So I can't do math. How long is that? It's just over a year, isn't it? He's been stretching it out for over a year.
no, he's been stretching.
Has it been?
out. No, he's been stretching so far. It's
Twice
been
monthly?
2 years. Yeah, so far it's been 2 years, and then he's going to his final hit. I'm gonna take a break over the summer. Over the summer and the fall,
Sorry.
and in December I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back because it's his final 2 arcs. It's gonna be his final 2 arcs, and I know he's not going to. He's not going to give us a bad. He's not going to give us a bad ending. And plus, I don't think MJ is going to stay dead. Do
you really think he's going to kill MJ? Do you really think
Yes.
that's going to be who he
Yeah,
does?
It's MJ.
He's going to get whacked.
It's
terrible.
MJ.
It's going to be his fault as well, isn't it? That's the whole point. You've got to make it be Spidey's fault, so he feels
You got to kill
guilty.
You got to kill the redheads.
Well,
Forever.
Yeah.
and the thing is,
real.
and the thing is that I know where this is going. He's going to,
The dollar bin. That's where this is going.
yeah.
The dollar
well,
bin. Yeah.
I know where this is going.
Layaway.
I know where this is going because I've seen it in other comic books. Ones that come to mind are Daredevil Born Again, Batman Bruce Wayne Fugitive, and the first series 1 Spawn, where the hero loses everything.
Yeah.
And where the hero loses everything and he pushes everyone away.
But they're all decent comics you're naming there, Bandit. Not like Spider-Man
They're
at the moment.
They're not ones that's going to just sit on the shelf.
Yeah. And here's a little confession I'm doing. I am getting all the trade paperbacks of Zeb Wells because I'm going to do a video after the run, and to say what was good and what was bad and what was the worst things he did in this run. Like, and this is like with the Zeb Wells Spider right now with Zeb Wells Spider-Man. It's right now with Zeb Wells Spider-Man. I want to talk more about this when Maki gets here. When he actually he was actually trying to get his life back together after sacrificing everything to get to Mary Jane, but bad things happen, and he was so torn up about it. So he was ousted by everyone, he and it and after 26, everybody, he's just gonna start pushing them away because they're gonna come and try to support him, but they're like, "Where were you when I needed help?" He'll start pushing them away.
Well, maybe your expectations will be subverted and they'll do something completely crazy, and then
Well, there's a
You never
Buddhist
know.
angle to this too. It's just like we tend to get very attached to our stories. We have a very legitimate vested interest in them by buying them. If we're buying, like I buy my periodicals, I buy my serialized stories, and I've noticed there's a genuine a balance of energy when I let go of, especially of my outrage, and it just, yeah, I just like Star Wars. I mean, I stopped giving a fuck in a way, and it's been the healthiest thing for me emotionally because I was caring a way too much about things that I had no control over, and that people on a certain side of fandom take absolute glee in my frustration. And you know what I mean? I don't want to. It's better to to step back from it and be like, I'm not going to contribute to this energy anymore. And
I'm feeling that way about the MCU and all of the superhero.
I'm out of it.
Well.
Yeah,
it's good. It's
Yeah.
mature.
Yeah.
It's responsible. It's healthy, and knowing when to say when and to step back. Spider-Man's a long-running serial. You can step back anytime you want. As a lifelong X-Men fan, I can tell you I've taken so many breaks from X-Men over the past 40 plus years, and I started like way back in the John Byrne days, and I've taken so many breaks. I totally missed the Chuck Austin era. I'm so grateful for that, and I'm missing the Krakoan era. And I'll come back when things seem better.
Yeah, I think this is the end. This summer's going to be the end of the Krakoa era because they're going to have all these X-Men events. And the last time they had these events was during Age of Apocalypse, where they made these big events throughout the summer, and this big event throughout the summer, and then and then at the end they put in the status quo for the X-Men.
You mean X people, right?
No, X-Men.
The folks.
Yeah, the Victoria Alonso's gone. We could say X-Men again.
Problematic. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
No, I mean, for me, like, I don't know. Like, I'm not as an avid modern day comic collector as you guys are, but I've got what I had in my childhood. Like, I don't pay attention to what they're doing with the comics nowadays, and so I've always got that with me. That'll never be taken away, no matter what they do. Like, I just don't. I know it's sad and all because they've got their hands they've got their claws inside of there, but it does take the dedication by fans such as yourself to show them that you don't appreciate what they're doing, and then maybe hopefully somewhere down the line somebody else will get their the love for Spider that the fans deserve, and they'll be able to do something with the property.
And the thing is that I think he already tipped his hand that he's not going to let Mary Jane stay dead because he said during an interview that the MJ fans are going to hate me for a year for a year for this.
Yeah, well maybe forever.
He said the MJ fans, that Peter and MJ fans are going to hate me for a year for this, and he's going to and he's going to need to avoid conventions conventions for the next.
I
for the
think that's
next year.
bluster and jokes, man. I think because that's just okay. Like Tom King having security with him. Like, was that a publicity stunt, or was that earnest?
Yeah, but that was just those were just jokes, and I think one thing I know is that TMZ took it literally when they said that DC was getting death threats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tom Taylor over the Superman thing last year. Yeah, that turned out to be inaccurate.
Yeah.
I imagine that's a lot of
a misinterpretation, a misreporting of something that just, and it's tasteless, and it gives you less confidence in news sources. Master Shako Roku.
No, not me. I'm pouring a shochu rock. Master shochu rock. Cheers.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Don't tell me you're getting
pretty
drunk.
good. First time to try.
Don't tell me you're getting drunk on this stream.
Oh
yeah,
it's midnight over there, man.
We like drunk wacky.
It's holiday time, Bandy. I've got a week off, mate, from tomorrow.
Saturday night.
All right.
Saturday night.
So, to shift gears here a second. So today, because I need to start, I'm going to call this probably going to be an early one because I've got to get a bunch of stuff done tonight. Mm-hmm. But Punisher, whose illustrative style, which artist, or which person's Punisher do you enjoy?
Zach.
Because I'm going to look up.
Steve
Eric, have to go for you with this one. Yeah,
Steve Dillon and Mike Zeck. Mike Zeck is Mike Zeck defines that 80s.
Mike Zeck, I would try him first.
Mike Zeck would be like the Garcia Lopez of Marvel in a way. You know what I mean? Had the visual style guide thing to it. You know, Mike Zeck is just that's Daredevil. Frank Miller's got a good one too.
John Romita Jr. had a good Punisher look too.
I always liked who was it? It was kind of weird looking, but the guy where he had like the kind of really flat, kind of square like features to it.
John Romita Jr.
Is John Romita Jr.? Okay.
Yeah, John Romita Jr. does that.
John Romita Jr.
Yeah. Steve Dillon, possibly.
Steve Dillon's great. That Garth Ennis stuff was good for a while until it went Punisher Max, and then it got a bit too brutal. I mean, Garth Ennis sicked me out like on a certain like tale, and I was like, I really didn't return to Ennis after that. It was too much.
I've read his original stuff called Crossed. Yeah, that was a big mistake.
Crossed,
dude. Jinja, what have you got there?
What you got?
Have you guys ever read this one, Punisher POV?
No.
Oh God, I love these when I was like I loved Punisher when I was like young, and we got these in the. I love the artwork too. Like it's got Nick Fury and stuff in it, but it's a really rough, like gritty look to it.
Ooh, nice! I like the style.
Really, really cool too. Like this guy right here, he's like ultra like. He believes everything like demons and stuff, so he sees demons in people.
Okay.
And there's this thing going around, and it's hunting people and taking them into the sewers. It's like the brood. What is it? The brood or the? Yeah, like look at that.
Yeah.
And he's still alive. It's just really, really like grotesque.
Did you see any of the Cosmic Ghost Rider stuff?
No, I didn't.
Where Frank Castle becomes Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Really?
Donny Cates, yes.
Eric, you dazzler, you.
The artwork's really good, but it's a bit.
Let's have a look.
Wow. It's the Columbia 10-speed racer. These are from the quarter bin, man.
Wow.
Yeah, 60-cent Marvel Comics.
What?
From the fall of 1981, man.
Those
Mighty
should be worth so much.
That's a great cover. Look at that.
They got dings, man.
Those are all works of art.
Corners, yellowed pages.
I love the yellow pages thing.
Yeah, these were in the dollar bins. And on Sunday at the con, with the last 2 hours of con, you can see it in Sharpie. They go from $1 to 50 cents each to 25 cents each. So,
wow.
Yeah. They just want to lessen their load and get rid of as much stuff as they can. Okay, yeah, here's a good one for you there, James. I was talking to H. German of Sigma Comics at the con last week. He, the creator of Here Comes Calico, and this is pretty factual. Like he says, yeah, I usually bring 100 pounds of product with me to a con, and it's interesting because I'm selling out of that usually on day 1, midday 2, and so I'm like going back, but he was like, his measure of volume was by the pound, and that was just by publications about bringing.
I got confused then when you said I'm bringing 1,000 pounds of product with me to a con. I was thinking.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
You talk about money, pounds and pence.
How much dosh you got there, mate?
Pennies and shillings, Eric.
Speaking of comic cons, check this out. I got the layout.
Sterling.
I'll show you guys.
Sterling Moss.
See what we've got going on here.
Hey, Gap.
Jinja, sorry. So who was asking me? I can't remember now. Oh yeah, Mrs. Wakizashi was asking who are the big names, the celebs, not the artists, because I'm into the artists, but she was like, who are the celebs going to be there?
That over here in a second, but yeah, I'll get that next. Here we got Ryan Benjamin up here.
Ooh, Peter Cushing's dog walker. Okay. We have.
There's a lot of Japanese names.
Nogi-san, Peter
Nguyen. Peach Momoko is right
Stevie
here.
Cebulski. Oh, Peach Momoko.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I was talking to you about the chat last night. It was like,
yeah,
can you get some autograph from her? And you said no.
But no, that's okay, because I
said
I
no.
like her stuff.
I remember.
I said, do you want me to say anything?
Don't be
to
like
her?
that.
No.
No.
What? Come on, man.
I remember how a lot of people tried to cancel C.V. Cebulski because he used a Japanese pen name when he was working over there in Japan.
Sure. Yeah.
Do you guys know those?
That was a nothing burger, huh?
Yeah.
Big-ass nothing burger.
Oh, who's that?
Oh, right there. I don't know.
Hello. Good. You got
the Binja Winja. Who's the Binja Winja?
You had a really nice
location. My eyesight here. I'm going to see Ryan Benjamin across the. I'm going to see how popular he is the whole time. But maybe the people will just like finish over here, and the next thing they'll do is just walk right over here to my area. Yeah,
have something flashy like a disco ball. You know what I mean? Get someone's
Ooh, that's good.
Ooh, the glitter factory there, Eric. The glitter factory. Exactly. That's for you.
Ooh, hello.
Macy's Clay. There's a lot of Japanese.
Mirka Andolfo's there again, eh?
Yeah. Stephanie Hans. I don't know any of these Japanese people, to be honest.
Do you know the guy who's next to you, or the
no?
Dose Comics, yeah, or Dose? I don't know them.
I don't even know what that is. Let me look it up.
A dose of something right now.
Yeah,
I've just looked at the time and it's 2:00 here. I'm really going to have to shuffle off.
Okay, man. Here,
I hope you have. I hope it all goes well. It certainly is. I hope it all goes well at the Comic Con, and I'll catch you next week to catch up on it.
Awesome, man. And keep up the work. Keep up the good work.
I'll be on it. I've got a lot to do this week, but yeah, I'll have something to probably show you next week.
Awesome. Show it off. Oh, actually, there's no live stream next Sunday.
The one after.
Osaka. Yeah. So I might do it Monday night, my time. Be Sunday, Monday morning for you guys over there.
Mm-hmm.
I might. We'll have to see.
Okay, but
that.
Have a good one, man.
Kenzo, take it easy, mate. Nice to see you.
Boys.
It'll be Tuesday morning, actually, for me.
Huh?
It'll be Tuesday morning.
No. Monday night for me. It'll be Monday morning for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Monday morning.
What were we talking about? Those comments, but before that, we were talking about. Oh, you said the Mrs. Wakizashi wanted to know the people that were coming there. Okay, here we go. Let me hook you up.
I don't know about you, Jinja. I don't really care about the celebs. I want to see the artists. That's what I'm there for. And the cosplayers, of course, Eric. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Waka wacky.
Yeah, waka.
Let's try to see. Senkaichu Daikyu no Popstar. Is that it?
Yeah, this Peach Momoko art here. This is
that's the Darth Vader one, right?
Yeah, this is really good.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. I like that one.
I got this. I just wanted to buy something Star Wars. It's got my eye. Don't give money to people that hate you. But it's 3 stories. It's an anthology.
Is it any good, Eric? The story's good.
Decent. It's really decent.
Okay, I might pick it up.
Great. I mean, Klaus Janson does his own art, like the full art. So it's black, white, and red.
Nice. I've not seen his art for ages, Klaus.
But
Klaus
I'm
Jensen.
looking at this and I'm like, it's a little flat. It's not my favorite. It's like you got those fake Ben-Day dots, the digital. It's like so it's everything's like digital shading. There's
Weird.
not a lot of hatching or cross hatching going on. So I mean, it's so all the shadow and depth seem to be with the digital effects.
Not a fan of that, are you? Really?
Yeah, no.
Well, that looks better. That
looks
better.
good.
Yeah, I mean that's a classic Janssen-looking face. You know what I mean? We associate that with Frank Miller, but a lot of that has to do with Klaus Janssen, man. You know what I mean? So, but it's pretty decent, you know. But I like these special issues, the black, white. I like Batman black and white, and then just adding that one color to it. You know, it's pretty cool. You know, so
just like a selective color there. Yeah.
But this, the Peach Momoko stuff, no dialogue. She did the story and the art, and it's just
that
all
looks pretty
moving.
awesome.
Yeah, it's all art, man.
Yeah, she goes crazy with her, like it's really dynamic kind of the use of it, like his cape and things.
Yeah,
it's really cool how she makes that work into the composition.
Like they put the ad in the wrong fucking place. It breaks up the momentum of the story.
That TIE fighter was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's like she's been having this dream, and maybe like, who is this? I don't know who it is. Is it Leia? Is she feeling the call of the dark side of the Force? I don't think it's Leia, but it's just this really weird dialogueless show don't tell Peach Momoko story, and I really dug it.
Cool. That's awesome, dude.
So yeah.
Here I'll throw up this. Thank you for showing us that, man.
Art.
Let me show this.
I've not bought a new Star Wars comic in a long time, Eric. So that's
neither.
interesting. I was kind of curious about that one. Nice one.
Yeah, I took a chance.
Where did that go? What the hell?
Where did we go? Dun dun dun. Where did we go?
Hold on a second. Cancel. I just had it up.
Where did we go from here?
Wow. Did I just close out the? No, I didn't do anything that stupid, did I?
Don't worry, we're still live.
We are still live.
It's
I brought it up
over,
and then I closed it. Why would I do that?
I know she cried.
Okay,
waiting for me outside.
I got it. There we go. I'm back, people. I'm back.
Got your mojo rising there.
Here we go.
Eric.
So our photo session, 撮影会、大阪コミコン、憧れのハリウッドスターと記念撮影ができる。
English.
We begin with Misha Collins.
You were just dying to say that to someone, you Spaniard. I'm a Mexican.
Mads Mikkelsen's going to be there. That's right.
Mads
He's
Mikkelsen.
the only one I'm interested
Misha
in.
Collins. That's cool.
And Michael Rooker.
Oh, Michael Rooker. That's cool.
Yeah, he's coming.
Yeah, that's nice.
Millie
Bobby
the girl
Brown.
from who plays
Stranger
in Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got nice tits.
Bit
Tom
small.
Sturridge.
Tom Sturridge. No way.
Who's that? He looks familiar.
He was the Sandman in that awful Netflix adaptation.
Oh, really?
Look at the
In
prices.
my humble opinion.
Humble opinion.
About what is it, about $200, $250 for this guy.
What to do? What's that to get like
to get
a sign?
Picture taken with him.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah, that's the
25,000 yen.
This guy 19, and then
Jonas Suwama. Yeah, he's
What a rip off.
Who's this
He's
guy?
Neo Chewbacca. He was the big guy that blue eyes.
really?
He replaced
Oh.
Peter Mayhew.
Ichiman Gosen, so 15,000 yen. So
Orlando Bloom.
$180.
Orlando Bloom, yeah, he's a new edition. Orlando
Awesome.
Bloom. He just decided to come last week.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So he was a late addition to it. So that's the lineup for guests this time around.
I'd bring my
That's
copy
nice.
of Troy.
Yeah, so that's who's on the list this time. Here they have some things to do and not to do whenever you're with the.
Would you pay $180 for a photo with one of those celebs? $180.
Dude, I bet people here, dude, like a lot of those cosplayers and other people that come mistakes, they have tons and tons. They have a collection, like a gigantic collection.
It cost me
pictures they have.
It cost me $50 to take a selfie with my own phone, with John Delancey, who plays Q.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Q, how could you?
Q, are you playing a game?
Well, I imagine it's a good chunk of money
Bonjour,
that
bon
they get from these
capitaine.
as well. You know, it's and they don't get all this money. I mean, I imagine a portion of that goes
Yeah.
to, you know,
The junket, you know, it's
The agent.
I might
The
have to do.
agent.
I might have to go say hello to her. Hey, Millie,
She's
what's
charging
up?
a lot. Millie Bobby Brown,
Yeah.
bloody hell. 25 grand.
Ask her to shave her head though.
Aw.
There we go. What does it say? 撮影ブースではプロのカメラマンがお写真を撮りします。
はい。
1枚のチケットでちょっと1枚の写真撮影いたします。複数ポーズをご希望の数のチケットを複数。So, if you want to do multiple poses with the people, you have to pay like a pose, a money for each pose.
That's great.
Yes.
Does that include closed eyes, like, you know, bad shot? If you know,
Says here-
sorry, that's your picture.
No hugging and no kyoyo? What does that mean?
And
Pose? No. Oh, yeah. No, like crazy posing. Like no crazy poses and no hugging. No bringing in like some stuffed dolls for
No
them to, like-
breathing.
yeah.
No pumping.
No props.
At least you don't have to have be forced to wear a mask.
Well, actually, I don't know if they're doing that this time.
We don't
around
know
or not.
yet, Eric.
Don't
They
know
probably
yet. I'm not
will.
wearing one.
It's Japan, so you know it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
5 years late. You know, late.
You see a lot less people wearing them nowadays. I was at the wedding yesterday, and it was like half and half. No, I would say it was about 60-40.
You don't have to
wearing
anymore. You don't have to, but they still wear them
No,
at the schools where I work. It's kind of annoying.
Well, no, it's because it's required of the government workers still have to do it. It's required. I got when I was drunk last night. I wrote Fukuoka U.S. consulate. And
What
just
did you
started,
write?
like, well, because they're still requiring people to get the jab when they come into the States. It's the only place in the world that's doing it. I
Insane.
told them, like,
Yeah.
guys, get your shit together. Like, this is ridiculous. You guys are terrorists.
You
You're
sound
committing terror
un-American.
upon people. I was just like, my wife will never, like, she can't go back to the States. We can't bring our child back. It's all because of you assholes. All you fucking assholes in the state, in the government there right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, they're just a bunch of fucking, you're fucking assholes. You're evil people. And I don't care what you do to my YouTube stream, fuck all of you. Seriously, it's just so fucking annoying. It's the
it
dumbest
must
shit
be.
in the world. And it just pisses me off. Like, you're on all ends. This is the only country. Like, North Korea's got one up on you guys, eh? Good job. Way to go. Good on you. Way to go. Fuck you, people.
Oh my
Seriously, it just
goodness.
pissed me off. So I was
I've
drunk
never
and I was
seen
actually
Angry
a lot
Jinja
more angry.
before,
Oh,
Eric.
dude, if I get
It's the
angry,
first time.
I'm liking this.
Let's
get him into hockey now.
If I get angry, I try to, like, really, because like the whole redheaded thing. Yeah,
The
it's
wrath
true.
of the Jinja Ninja.
I will destroy.
Beware the red rage, the copper
Pisses me off.
nightmare.
Great.
Oh, that's
mate.
cool.
I was disappointed with it. It's a lovely, yeah, it's a
Yes.
nice cover. I like the cover. I'm disappointed with the story. I think James Tynion was just phoning that
Yeah.
one in. Sorry,
I mean, yeah, this is
I
it's
bought
got
it
like
as well.
what 3 panels of the Corinthian. It's just suffers from, like, you know, writing for the trade. It just there's nothing in here. There's nothing to it.
There's very little Sandman, as you say, very little Corinthian. Yeah,
Yeah, and
It's just a story of, was it artiste?
it's about the seduction of the innocent soul to
Yes.
you know, to want
Jinja
to
knows all about that, don't you?
We have done. We lost them in the war.
we lost them in the war of light and darkness and the
war of life
Jinjas.
darkness of the Jinjas. We're stuck in between. We are neither light nor dark.
Do you want the fate of
There's some
the
kind
elves
of
and the dwarfs and the
purgatory.
orcs, Ginger? No, we'll stay
Jinja,
on
what's
the
your T-shirt, by the way? Can you stand up a little bit and show it? Is it Star Wars?
It's Darth Vader versus Yoda, and it's got
Cool.
some, like, this is like just like it's it's Chinese, but
Kanji.
it's like the Force, Battle of the Force. Yeah, that's what,
I like the
basically it's
waves.
Star Wars.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
Japanese and Chinese at the same time.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. So
Chinese
they're
is
like-
all
I got
kanji.
this, like,
There's,
these- you get these kind of shirts at like the really cheap stores because
Uh-huh.
they're the only ones with my size, like
That's where I
Shibuya and
shop.
stuff. And so they get them all imported from, like, you know, other Asian countries because it's done really, really cheaply.
Mm-hmm.
And so you've always got like these like weird English ones, or you got like these random Star Wars ones with some crazy Chinese, Japanese.
What was
weird,
you
yeah.
called it earlier? Jinglish.
Janglish.
Janglish.
Japanese. Oh, yeah, Janglish. Did you like that one? I love that T-shirt.
That was awesome.
It's English.
That was
yeah.
on a boy as well, Eric. Of course, I hid his face, you know, for privacy, but it
Right,
was just like a
exactly.
schoolboy.
Oh, yeah, those ones. Yeah, I saw those on Twitter. I should probably get to drawing or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is anybody watching there right now?
It's been
Hello,
an hour.
Everybody, hello. How you doing?
Yeah.
I better get to work.
It says there's 8 watching. I can't believe it. I thought it was just us 3, 4.
I apologize about all the F-bombs there, but it just really gets under my skin. Like, I can't stand it anymore. It's like sometimes it's just all just...
I understand, mate. I was getting frustrated too because
yeah.
same thing with the UK. Maybe it's changed now, but the UK and
like,
coming back into Japan, you had it's just like, come on, Japan. You're like,
enough of it already. But what's up there, low spec?
So jealous, Eric. I can't get physical over here.
I missed out. Issue 3 was sold out by 3 p.m. That's okay because issue 2 was sold out by 3 p.m. on
issue 1 with the Frank Quietly art. It's awesome,
dude. It was literally jaw dropping. I was like in the pub having my Friday supper, and I'm reading this, and that scene right at the end. I'm like, I took a picture of myself, like, and Millar retweeted that. I was like,
everybody's really gushing over that one.
I just got the first 2 issues on my.
Did you get them, Bandit?
Yeah, on my Kindle or on my.
Me too. I have to get digital. I
Comixology.
can't get physical here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on my Comixology account.
Let's get physical.
Speaking of physical, Low Spec is in the chat. Low Spec Linux, shout out to Low Spec.
Yes,
I haven't read Ambassadors yet, but from your reviews, it must be.
The story's it's not amazing. It's okay. It's been good. It started well. For me, Eric, and about you, have you read issue 3? Issue 3 was kind of.
I haven't read it yet.
The art is amazing, but the story was kind of like.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's pretty much all. It's going to be all build up until the big revelation at the end.
I think so.
And then may or may not be tying in with Big Game. The big Millerverse crossover.
Big Game.
Yeah, I just got Nemesis. I just got the 4 issues of Nemesis and the 4 issues of Nightclub.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, awesome!
Good. And physical copies of Nightclub, or
no? I got the only one I got was of Nightclub, the first issue of Nightclub. The only physical copy I got was the first issue of Nightclub, and that was the one with the Spawn variant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
James, what are you treating what are you using as a medium, and what are you treating it with? I guess I should
talk to you guys about this. Hey, what's up there, Joe's Atmosphere? Welcome. Okay, so this is a piece of plexiglass.
Okay.
And so I paint directly onto this with Sakura printing paint, oil colors. But this is for woodblock prints.
Okay.
So that's Sakura Hanga, and it's oil based. So, and I move this around with turpentine and with brush cleaner, and that's a solvent that allows you to make it lighter or move it around or what have you. And then, in order to see what it looks like whenever I print it, because this is transparent, I tape a piece of white paper on the back so I can see what it looks like whenever it's printed. And then after I'm finished manipulating the image on here, which I use like everywhere from brushes, palette knives, cardstock, toothbrushes, paper towels, Q-tips, end of my handle for my paintbrush, I use all kinds of things to kind of get different kinds of textures and stuff. After that's finished, I take it over to my printing press, which is over here behind me. And then I'll print that one time through the printing press. That's why it's called a monotype. Okay. And then I print that onto a nice piece of watercolor paper that I've got here.
Okay.
And then after that's done, you have like a little residual image on there. All the ink doesn't lift off. Then you put another piece of paper on that and you print it one more time. And that's called your ghost print. And it's a very, very light image of it. And then you can wait for that to dry. And then you go back into inks and you can do stuff with that as well. So what I'm doing first right now, I'm using brush cleaner to remove the ink that was on there from the last print I did, which was the Wolverine one.
Okay.
And for people out there in the chat, if you want to see it out there in the chat, this is the Wolverine. Oh no, that's Catwoman. So I'm taking these all to Osaka with me. Mm-hmm. This is the first time I'm going to be taking these to Comic-Con. So yeah, that's the Wolverine one. I just like that. If you look really close, you can see a lot of the detail of just like working in there with the brush handle, just getting really gritty. It's fun stuff. And then after you print it, and then you can go back in there and paint on top of it again, which I do. So this is like one of the first ones I did was the Catwoman one. There's Catwoman. There we go. And it's just got like this kind of fine art feel to it, which is what I'm wanting to do that with like a lot of these comic pictures is incorporate things that I've learned throughout my studies. And yeah, there's the Daredevil one. The Daredevil, yeah, that's like there we go. It's kind of difficult to see because they're in frames. But yeah. So this is just a method that I picked up when I was in college that I really liked, and yeah, trying to introduce it to people because it's fun stuff. Oh, there's the Batman one. That's the first one I did, the Batman one. You just can really get kind of funky with stuff in there. Yeah. All right. So now I'm going to work on this. So what I like to do first is I just take a glob of ink and I just throw it on here. Oh, Cecil's.
Oh, the cash grab. This is the fan art book.
Yeah.
It's getting a bag and a board. Yes, the Cecil. There you go. The Frazetta.
Nice.
How much for the Frazetta?
Take a glob of this ink and then just kind of find the image. But the reason I chose the Punisher because I'm working for the majority in black and white with these, and I try to choose a character that has something iconic about their look. That is, you don't have to see it in color to know. Oh, that's that character. You know what I mean? So like, you know, Batman, of course, the suit. Catwoman, the suit. Punisher, his skull.
The iconic,
Daredevil, you know. Yeah, something along those lines. And then try to make that the emphasis of the picture. But not always. Oh, the Crow one. I thought the Crow one was actually fun as well.
That was pretty cool.
That's in the other room. Let me go get it. Yeah, so I can already see like the skull forming right here as I'm painting it. But I kind of like, so I can see it right here. I'm just removing the paint here, putting it somewhere else, and then kind of see the skull right there. Yeah, just stuff like that. Because I want to get some of his body in. Maybe his like he's got his head down here. So I'm just like looking for his body as I'm trying to make the picture come to life. And I don't like it, I can just erase it and go back at it again. Yeah, but maybe make this more of a pensive Punisher instead of some kind of action thing. One where he's like
the contemplative
thing. Yeah. Ooh, we got a little bit of bagging and boarding going on here, huh?
Yeah. This is Dungeons and Dragons from Saturday Morning Adventures, IDW.
Oh, yeah. I saw you talking about that.
Great. This is so fun. This is a fun comic book.
Talk to us about it.
Well, it's a 40-year-old CBS Saturday morning cartoon, and it lasted one season, and it was about a gang of kids between 11 and 14 years old, friends, and little sibling, and they take a carnival ride, like an amusement park ride, into the Dungeons and Dragons ride, and it transports them and strands them into a different dimension, the world of Dungeons and Dragons. So every one of the heroes has a different attribute, like the magic bow, or the cloak of invisibility, or the bow staff, or the
and they all have different roles.
Yes, and they're and it's meant to they're your Dungeons and Dragons friends, and you're on the road to just try to get back home. And it was pretty and so it's pretty fun. It's nostalgic.
I think it was the first ever isekai there is, and this was isekai before isekai existed.
What's an isekai?
An isekai is kind of like what Japanese would call when a main character from either our world or a different reality gets spirited away to another world, but entirely.
Okay, like Escaflowne.
Yeah,
Escaflowne, yes.
And also
Escaflowne.
Yeah, one of the most popular ones right now right now is Rising of the Shield Hero, but like isekai is becoming is very popular right now, but there's just too many of them right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be bound a few stinkers too.
This also suffers from being an issue 1 written for the trade. This is going to be this is part 1 of 6. It says so in the opening page, and it's just nothing happens in these issue 1s. Can't you just make these issues number 1 like a real comic book? You know what I mean? I know it's the opening of Act 1 and a 3-act story structure, but I'm not going to get issue 2 or 5 or if it was compelling, if it was a good story that hooked me in with something going on besides just setup for the inevitable Act 3 payoff. But this is a comic book. It's not, there's something lost intrinsically when just writing for the trade.
Yeah, I felt that way with it. Like literally, literally.
Literally, you could say literally. Try it like a Brit.
No, like
Why
literature,
not?
like a literally devil.
Literally, right?
Are you talking about the literature devil?
The literature
Yeah,
devil?
the literature. Yeah, he was talking about this kind of writing with some modern day comic book writers, where he compared Miss Marvel issue 1 to Daredevil issue 1, and how there were
which one
when she was
which one
first,
one
yeah,
Which one?
back in 2016 when she was first introduced.
So okay, Cali Citiconic 1,
yeah, and it was just all it was just setup, no payoff. She had no enemies.
Mm-hmm.
She had no enemies. She had no all it was that she's Muslim. When I say Miss Marvel, I mean Kamala Khan.
Oh, okay.
And the only thing it was just
Captain Marvel 1 by Kelly Sue. That was 2012-ish, I think.
Yeah, and all of it was just for that was just set up. All we know is that she's Muslim. She doesn't eat meat. She doesn't like Jeffo.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Jaffo.
Yeah,
Doing a comic book with all etchings would be very awesome. It would take a lot of time, but it'd be very cool.
Doesn't drink alcohol. She has a big Middle Eastern family, but that's about it. That's about it. There's nothing to set up. There's nothing to set up that why she wants to be a hero, or her powers or anything. And issue 1 is the one where you gotta hook the audience.
Yep. Check this out. Issues 0. I got Superman 1994 issue 0, Adventures of Superman issue 0. I love issue number 0, but look at this ad. It's for Sega Genesis and the SNES. It's Virtual Bart. Yeah. Remember all those Simpsons video games?
Yeah.
Like, damn.
I love those games, man.
Stridex pads.
Yeah.
I remember using those.
Who are comic books, marketed to? Huh? I wonder. Derp.
I wonder.
Derp.
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think speaking about changing marketing, I think they're going to change the like earlier I was talking about the big X-Men event that was coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that they're doing it is that they're putting up a big event with because like I think like Teeny Howard and Vita Ayala are on their way out the door to DC, and they're going to, and they're going, and there's going to be there's going to be a new writing crew
At Marvel?
Yeah, yeah, and so there's probably going to be a new status quo, and on top of that, they're probably going to end the Krakoa era with this.
About time.
Yeah, and
I mean, 5 years is long enough for any kind of like huge run. Like Grant Morrison's new X-Men went almost 5 years. You know, it's
5 years.
Hey.
Stuck on my eyes. What a surprise!
Yeah,
My brain hurts a lot. That's all we've got.
with yeah, five. I mean, everybody.
Yeah,
I think everybody's tired of a yearly Hellfire Gala now.
I'm terrified of it, to be honest.
And I think they want. I think the way the X-Men sales are going right now,
That's there we go. He's brooding.
Huh?
He's in the shadows.
Yeah. It's the shadows. Yeah. I'm just kind of like making it come to life here.
Yeah,
Like just finding the image, just freestyle.
Bandit, I was talking about this with Pops the other day. He was saying like he doesn't even recognize the X-Men comics at the moment.
Yeah.
Doesn't even know half the characters, and yet there's so many books being put out. You know, X-Men related books. It's unbelievable. How are they selling? They can't be selling well, can they?
No, they're not. They can't even crack most of them can't even crack the top 100 in comic sales. And they like Wes said he was going to eat crow because he said that Teeny Howard's whatever iteration of Excalibur, her third series of Excalibur, where she tells the same story, is going.
She's writing. Is it Betsy Braddock, Captain Britain now, which is basically Excalibur Part 3.
Yeah, and it's
yay.
He said it would. He said it would probably.
She's replaced her brother, and now she's Captain Britain, and she's gay.
She's gay now as well. Yeah.
You're gay.
You're gay.
I hate the fact that they turned so many people gay because they think they were like, oh, I thought it was, I always saw them as gay.
You know,
they can't even write a good story about it. They can't even make it part of the story. You know, it's just like, oh, by the way, overnight they're gay now. Yeah, accept it.
By the way,
oh really?
And the thing is that they're not like, they don't act like people. They're characters. They're like characters.
Well, maybe there's a point where they shouldn't act like people either. That they are caricatures and they are simple storytelling devices, and in the hands of the right writers they can be great, and also battlefield casualties at the same time. That is the best part of B and C list characters, is that you get that they get so close to our A characters, and then they're the ones that get killed off, and they're the ones we feel remorse for and we want to avenge. You know,
yeah, and this is, and also with like I was saying, Wes released a video how he said he was going to eat crow because he said earlier that Teeny Howard's Captain Betsy Barda Captain Britain would be in the top 120. 120 of the top 120 of the comics sold that month. It was 132.
Ooh, so he avoided eating crow.
Well, he said he was eating crow because that's what he said. He said it was going to be at least within the 120s.
Mm-hmm.
Because he but I think it was either 130 or 140 because she's just telling the same story over and over again.
I wouldn't know. I don't think I've ever consciously read a story written by Ms. Howard, and maybe one day. I mean, I should legitimately try, like, and get. You know, I've tried my first Leah Williams story. There was the Power Girl back up in action. That was kind of. It wasn't made for me. You know, that's what I can say now. That wasn't made for me.
Yeah, and speaking about cons, I'm going to be going to a con late in June.
Good. Which one?
It's a small con over here.
Small cons are fun.
Yeah, it's a small con up here in Northern California.
Is it the San Diego Comic Con or something? Or?
No. It's
the Oakland Flea Market, and we all know it.
Nah. Oakland's in the Bay Area. I live in Northern
California. What are you talking about? What's it called?
Let me get it. It's right now. It's the Vacaville Toy Anime and Comic Con.
Somebody said, "Oh no." What happened?
Bandit, sorry, I thought you were joking about doing the yearly Hellfire Gala. I've just seen the solicits.
No, dude.
July.
Okay,
oh
and here's
no.
okay, Gray.
Issue 1.
Okay, Gray. Here's a point of comics.
What are they doing? $8.99.
No shit. Dude, okay, as Grant Morrison eloquently put in his Animal Man, like about the passage of time in a comic book. So for us, it's been a whole calendar year since the last Hellfire Gala, and the choosing of the team, the poll and the vote. But what is that? A year of our time that doesn't compare to the actual time spent in story, in universe. Which could be like, it could be weeks.
Yeah.
You know, in that span of our time, of our linear time.
It's kind of like with the current Spider-Man run. With the current Spider-Man run, 6 months have passed, and we see 6 more months, and then the emissary's back for Peter. And I'm pretty sure throughout the next 12 months, it's going to like go through major months, and the emissary's going to end his final run. The emissary's going to come back for Peter, and Peter's going to do something to defy the gods because this is what I liked about John Michael.
It's so drawn out, Bandit, isn't it? It's been so drawn out. I mean, in July, they're talking about the Tombstone, is it daughter's wedding, which that was set up ages ago, like within the first 10 issues, and they're only paying it off now in July.
And the thing is that with the thing, and also one thing I'll give Zebwell's this is that he brought back the totems from John Michael Straczynski's run.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody has ever not a lot of people brought up the totems again. I mean, maybe Dan Slott brought it back for the end of the Spider-Verse, but also like it was mentioned once or twice after like, I know it was a big thing in Spider Island, but I was mentioned once or twice after that. But he's using the totems and the gods as like, and I think that the emissary is basically testing Peter because what is that? Oh,
Mario Brothers for Atari 2600.
That's awesome,
dude!
What a great ad!
And
wow, and this is like, I actually got a whiff of funk, not like a vinegar smell.
I hear there.
Yeah, I mean, this is a comic book thing. Like, no, I mean, from this old.
I think it's my breath, Eric. You smell it.
It could be your feet.
It
you take your shoes off.
Miles.
But look at that. I mean, Peter Weller's going to be at Comic-Con at Boston Fan Expo. Maybe I'll have him sign this comic book.
Is that meant to be Peter Weller on the cover?
It
looks a bit
Bonsai,
like Matt Smith's Doctor Who.
This is the 1984 comic book adaptation of of Buckaroo Banzai.
God, great
This is
movie.
great. I had this when I was a kid, man. But yeah, I'm just like I've never smelled. Wow, I've heard about it. This is the acid odor. I hear like Wow.
I've got an avatar of the Buckaroo Banzai. Just let me change it. There we go.
I love Buckaroo Banzai.
John Lithgow's character is crazy in that.
Yeah, and Christopher Lloyd, right? Big John, Big Booty.
Big booty.
Wherever you go, there you are.
I'm gonna be
Bandit. Can I ask you? Are you looking forward to Spider-Man of India? That's a question.
I've read actually. I think it's like the same Spider-Man India that came out a few years.
Is it
a decade ago? This Peter Parker.
Yeah, and they have Indian Mary Jane, and they have an Indian Green Goblin, and it's I like that one.
Is it
really
good?
did.
Okay, I didn't read it. I don't know.
Yeah, I like that. I like that one because it showed like the class. It showed like the class system that's in India right now.
Oh, the social caste. Yeah, the caste system.
The caste system.
It says here, a new lizard threatens all of Mumbai with its new and terrifying abilities. Cool. That sounds quite good.
Yeah, that's one of the comics I'll probably get. But I'm gonna take a break from Amazing Spider-Man.
You deserve it at this point.
Yeah, get out of there, man.
You fought the good fight. You put up with it. You're not satisfied. It's frustrating. I mean, this is not. Is this what fandom is supposed to be about?
Well,
is this what it is supposed to be? To be a paying customer,
the thing is that I'm going to take a break from Amazing Spider-Man until December, because that's when his last two arcs begin, and I think this is when he's finally going to be wrapping it up.
Are you not entertained?
I'm always entertained when Eric's on a stream. It's awesome.
Same here.
You're so kind.
I remember when Nick Spencer did his 3 year, I think his 3.5 year run with the Kindred, who were who were working for Mephisto. But the thing is, that one was entertaining because he would put in like side story. He would put in like side stories and different things in it. Like it wasn't all about the Kindred. It was like it would have the Craven, it would have the Chameleon, the Vulture. Like I remember, it was entertaining. But with Zeb Wells' run, it feels like I want to take a bath with my toaster almost every issue.
Jesus.
Don't do it.
Jinja, guys, sorry to interrupt. Jinja, I don't know why, but it's looking amazing. But is it just me slightly out of focus? I'm not sure if it's too.
My camera is just
too close or whatever, but it's looking so good.
My camera is fucked. I've been trying to get it. I don't know what's wrong, but it goes in and out of focus. I try to take it out of.
No, mine does the same thing, mate. Mine does the same thing.
And I'm just going to get me a new camera. This is what's happening with it so far.
Oh my god, look at that now. That's so much better.
Yeah.
Close up. You can see all the lines.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in here. You just can't. It just sucks.
No, don't worry about it. I'm sorry, to interrupt, but just
no.
Let you know, it's got to look good. Let's get it looking good.
Let me try to get closer up. There we go.
Oh,
because I've basically
Eric, look at that pose now. How cool is that? He looks very serious. He's thinking something.
He's contemplating. He's standing over. This is the interpretation of art. Who is he standing over? Was it a victim or was it his handiwork?
No, he's deciding what donut to buy. Do I go old-fashioned?
There you go.
Jelly. Or do I go jelly? Cream custard.
Azuki bean paste. I like Azuki bean paste, man. That's
the Azuki bean.
I like that.
Yeah, let's go full Japanese. Do we go matcha? Matcha? No, don't do it.
I got your picture of me and you. You know I love you. I love you too.
My sister also got one of my other sisters got me this for my birthday, and this is a case I can now carry my Warhammer models in.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I put them all in last night because they were all over my shelf. So yeah, Crap. Let me get. Yeah.
The jelly fill.
Got
Jelly donut.
Jelly or custard? Gap.
So-
Which one?
But right now I'm saving. I'm putting some money aside. Like, I hope to get like at least $400 to the side for the upcoming con.
Mm-hmm.
And Nemesis, which number 3?
Nice.
3 and 4.
Oh, that's the interchangeable one. Right?
Eric showing off his physical copies. I'm so
I'm
jealous over
sorry.
here in Japan. Like,
They're accumulating. They're ganging up on me. They got to get in the bags and boards and into boxes. Stat. I just brought up another box. I got laundry to do all day, and that's where my long boxes are dwelling. And I brought up the mostly Marvel one to start profiling, and so to go through a
I'm only
bunch
joking,
of
Eric.
Marvel stuff.
We can get Spawn if we're lucky. If we get them in time, we can get Spawn copies. But for some reason, they're not stocking the Millerverse, the Millerworld stuff. So it's a shame.
Yeah, and well, with the also, next month is Mother's Day.
Yeah,
So-
next week, right?
Oh yeah!
No,
Wow.
no,
Shit, is it?
It's
In Japan,
gonna
it's in May. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
be- Yeah, let me see. Let me
I
ask.
always thought England was March, but I'm not sure. You guys won't know. I think the UK is March for Mother's Day, but June for Father's, which is the same everywhere.
Yeah. What day is Mother's Day?
I'm
The
checking it.
14th. The 14th. So it's
Oh.
after. It's the week
Okay.
after.
2 weeks from now. All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
2 weeks. 2 weeks from now. And it's the week for me. It's the week after Spider-Man one Spider-Man 25.
You're gonna need a vacation.
Yeah.
You're gonna need a. This town needs an enema.
This
Bob, you're my number one.
this one is going.
You. I'm number one. Number one.
The next,
Get such wonderful toys, Eric.
Deckard, figure the future.
the next issue. The next issue is going to be telling the story from Mary Jane's side,
Oh, jeez. There's Rashomon.
and
Ooh,
The
nice
Rashomon
reference.
effect.
it's going.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be hard because she's going to feel guilty that she gave up on him after she finds out everything he sacrificed for her.
Bullshit. Chicks aren't wired like that.
And I really think that's she's trying to protect him from something.
I can't believe Bandit she gave up on him for Paul, but I suppose
Yeah.
the only argument against that is he was the only person there wherever she's been, for
Yeah.
however many years. It was only
But-
him.
Okay, what
Yeah.
about something like the movie Castaway with Tom Hanks and Helen Hunt? I mean,
Yeah.
there's
What's wrong with the basketball?
Wilson.
It's a volleyball.
I'm sorry, Wilson.
Wilson, I missed you so much.
Oh,
I mean, Paul is someone. Paul has the personality of a glass of milk, and I can't believe that.
okay, but look at Castaway with
That's
Tom
right.
Hanks. I mean, she eventually has to live life, and she eventually, by Act 3, she's given up on her search for him, and she married her dentist, and now she has a completely normal life with a completely nice, boring guy, and she's got kids, and all of a sudden, her wildest dream came true. Her true life was really alive. She was right all this time, but she.
He's talking about Mary Jane, Eric, or
I'm talking about the movie Castaway.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
Helen
sorry.
Hunt.
Helen
Yeah.
Hunt.
Yeah, have
Jesus.
you ever seen this movie, Gray?
That's a great
Yeah, of
movie.
course. It's a cracker.
And-
It is. That sound design.
Mrs.
in that
Wacky
movie.
Sassy's mother loves it. She loves Tom
man.
Hanks.
Yeah,
It's a
but
really-
the thing is, I think that maybe like Stephanie is Peter's daughter.
I know. I saw that theory that you posited. Yeah, I think it's a good theory to have. But
Yeah.
Bandit, like you were saying, we don't even really know Paul, but I can't stand him.
Yeah.
Despite like how little we know about him, I just
We
don't
only
like
know-
the guy,
we
the
only-
character.
We only know that Paul was Rabin worked with Rabin,
Yes,
and
when he was before he went crazy.
yeah,
Whatever.
and
Let's have some more shoju.
and
That's
he
good.
knew-
Yeah.
and that
Hello.
and like I think Owen is adopted, and like Peter, like Stephanie is Peter's daughter.
Well, Stephanie looks just like Mary Jane. I thought they
Yeah.
both look like Peter and Mary Jane's like combined, don't they?
But no,
Which is
Owen-
weird.
Yeah, but I think Owen's older, but I think.
Oh, you got Clobbington #1. Nice one. Eric, I've not read
Number
issue
2
2
was
yet,
sold
but
out.
I've heard it's amazing. Issue 2 is so much better, I've heard.
It's sold out by 3 p.m. on new release day.
Okay.
And I think that like she's the one thing that she does it is I think like the one thing that she's doing this is to protect Peter. And one of the things I like about Mary Jane is she, like Peter, she wears a mask. But
Bandit, I'm sorry to interrupt, mate. There's a comment in the chat just asking basically what you're talking about. We've got Gab After Dark saying, "Wait a minute, Spider-Man's been swinging his seed around and has got spawns. He's like spawned children everywhere. We don't know for sure it's Spider, do we? We don't know. Is it Peter or is it Paul or is it Mary, Eric?
Or is it
Or
Peter?
is it Ringo?
Is it Paul stealing from Peter to pay Mary?
Yeah,
See, it's so fucking Catholic right now, isn't it?
No,
Or
because
is it John? Or is it Ringo?
When Peter was fighting the emissary, he said, "I'll kill you in front of your," and then he cuts it off. I think he was going to say children or child.
Yeah,
because I think Owen is like adopted. They found him, and
no way. That's weird though. Isn't it?
And basically Stephanie was his.
Okay.
It was a boy, Michael.
And like one day equals 6 years, and Spidey was only gone for 6 days.
It's kind of like Interstellar, huh?
And for her it was 6 years.
That was a long movie, wasn't it, Eric?
Yeah. How long you been gone? 16 years you have. I mean, they were only on the planet for an extra hour.
Yeah. And like for her it was 6 years. For her it was 6 years, and for Peter it's only been 6 days. And I think like she's hiding her emotions from Peter, because one of the things that Mary Jane is known for is she wears this emotional mask. And I think in Spider-Man 126, when the inevitable happens, she's going to confess everything to Peter, and that's going to tear him up even more. And like he was just starting to get his life back together.
Bloody Parker luck.
It's my life.
So who's going to win? Dan Vask or Nerdrotics?
I love the way he just totally changed the subject.
I ain't gonna live forever.
Spider-Man, I don't know what the fuck's going to happen to him. But you just hold on to the Spider-Man you got in your heart.
Yeah.
How close is Dan Vass to $1 million? I've not checked.
He's at 700.
Yeah. Like Frankie said, I did it my way.
Eric, we got to do a karaoke stream sometime.
We do.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna miss some events like December of Symbiotes, but I already know what's gonna happen. I don't. The Symbiotes are.
Yeah, you're gonna spend money on a bunch of shit.
No.
Like, no, thank you.
Don't do it. Save your money for Warhammer.
Right. There we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss the Summer of Symbiote event, but I know what's gonna happen. The symbiote's going to be attracted to Peter because all of his negative emotions, and he's going to do things that he's going to regret later. So, yeah, I already know what's going to happen.
Good. You don't have to read the book.
Good.
Yeah.
Don't give him any money. Fuck him.
Don't give the bastard the satisfaction. Don't give money to people that hate you.
Ginger, mate. I think it's your. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I think it's your turn to fill people in on what are you doing at the moment. What's the process right now?
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I just kind of like get to my. I forget that where I'm at.
You're in the zone, mate. You're in the zone. I know. I can feel it.
So basically, in one hand, I've got about 4 brushes. I've got a Q-tip, and I've got a paper towel, and I'm just basically adding ink, removing ink, adding ink, removing ink. Like I even use like the end of my handle of the paintbrush to kind of get these like little scratchy lines. Here, let me give you a close up real quick. So just trying to give like that brooding feel.
I love his expression, the side of his face, the profile. I love the skull.
It's really difficult to kind of get this kind of stuff with this medium as well.
Look at that.
Yeah, there you go. Wow. I think this kind of style works well for some characters more so than others. But I definitely like this gritty feel to it, you know? I don't know if I'm going to really do anything specific with the background here. I might just make it kind of arbitrary and abstract. But the main thing that I'm wanting to get is like this.
No, the Punisher is a great choice for black and white, like you said.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah, I really hated what they did to him, just because of a bunch of idiots wore his logo at the.
Yeah, what do you think about that, Bandit and Jinja? Did you see how they changed his logo? That was nonsense.
That is a logo. That's
yeah,
logo. That's such a dumb thing.
And the thing is that they changed his entire backstory.
It's iconic, isn't it, Bandit?
Yeah.
Iconic logo. And yeah, his backstory. They've changed it. They've made him.
Marketing probably had a shit fit.
Eric, what do you think about it? They changed his whole origin story. You know, he's like he was a bad kid at school now. It's like, oh come on, that's so old.
And his wife was going to ask him for a divorce now.
Yeah.
And that was that was her last words before the mob hit.
Oh, it's like, oh no, Jason Aaron, what are you doing? He's a good writer at times, but come on, man.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is that Frank was always like, if you ever seen read Punisher porn.
Yeah,
he got that way because of the war. And
that's the thing about the intersection of real world events, because eventually you had to make it. But Tony Stark had the same origin problem. Everything was set in the Vietnam War, and so over time you need to have some kind of sliding scale, especially if you base your hero's origin in something such as the Vietnam War. I mean,
so Eric, did you read that? Was it Chuck Dixon wrote an issue of the Nam, that classic Marvel series, the Nam?
Yeah,
with, the Punisher was in it, or was it? Am I getting mixed up? Was that a Punisher story the way he was in the Nam?
Well, Punisher, I'm not sure about that.
Punisher,
I'm talking years ago. It's mid '80s. But the Nam was a really good Marvel comic book about the Vietnam War. It was surprisingly
Punisher
good for its time.
The Nam.
I think Chuck Dixon did one a 1 or 2
Punisher
issue story.
War Journal.
He's been on a bunch of people's streams as well too lately. He was on
he's awesome.
There's Mike Harris, Chuck Dixon.
That's my dad's name.
And collects the Nam numbers 52 through 53, 67, 69. Punisher invades the Nam. Final Invasion number 1. Punisher World Journal 1988 numbers 52 and 53. Punisher Warzone 26 through 30. But years before he brought his personal war to the mean streets of the Marvel Universe, Sergeant Frank Castle fought in Vietnam and would be the man, and the man he would become took shape in those killing fields. Revisit the horrors of the Nam along with Frank as he battles side by side with comrade in arms Mike Ice Phillips, who's
I was buying that, Eric, as a teenager, in the UK, no idea about it, the full real story, but for me it was amazing. I mean, I don't know how well it's aged, but the Nam by Marvel, I recommend it.
Yeah, it was
first 20, 30 issues, really good.
They put out that new, it wasn't new. Was that the new universe? Was that under that trade dress?
I don't know. I can't remember.
You had Kickers Incorporated, Strike Force Morituri, US One. You had all these new.
They had
Marvel...
Epic back then as well. They were doing Gru the Wanderer.
Epic was good because that was made for mature audiences. That was specifically made for Star-Lord magazines. They were magazine size, and they had a European flair to them too. Like Star-Lord, of the late the 70s, very different than Peter Quill today. I mean, it was that Frazetta, fantasy stuff, but in the stars with Star-Lord. Yeah. It was sexy, and it was, it was
like the original Savage Sword of Conan, which was amazing. It was black and white, but it was gorgeous. The art on that, Jinja, Bandit, definitely. If you get a chance to pick up those early magazines,
I've been looking for them all over the place here, and I just cannot find them.
Yeah, we can't get them. Yeah,
so whenever I'm back in the States next time, I think what I'm going to do is just, I don't know,
well, some things I want to get at. Some things I want to get at the con, this con that's going to happen on June 27th is hopefully some Warhammer stuff, of course.
Yes, you have to.
Some Spider-Man stuff, of course.
No, don't do it unless it's early stuff.
Okay.
Back issues.
If there's one thing I could replace, I would I lent it out and I never got it back. I'm an idiot. No, I was just being nice. And I had the CD-ROM Spider-Man collection with all those PDFs. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? It was like,
oh my
30
God, Eric!
discs.
I would kill for that, man.
I would kill to have that back because they had this Captain America, they had Avengers, but no, I had every issue of ASM.
Did you have the whole run? The whole fucking run?
Every issue of ASM up to about the early 90s or so. What was it? Like, I was like, oh my God, I wish I have an optical on my computer on my desktop. I mean, geez.
I heard about those. I thought they were a myth. I heard you can get CD-ROMs with the whole runs of certain series, certain characters.
It was.
Oh my God.
DC never did that, but Marvel did that with Cap, with Spider-Man, and with
Spidey.
And wow,
imagine having that.
Yeah, I hope you can find that one. I mean, that will make that for you. You deserve that as an ASM fan, and just to see the entirety. You know what I mean? Oh, you want to talk some ridiculous shit, the Jackal in the 70s and the beginning of the clone shit. I mean, that stuff was stupid in a way. And I was a kid reading it. So, it was a lot different.
Not even the Clone Saga took this long to finish.
No, I know, right? I just started when I first started buying Spidey. I just missed, and I think Todd McFarlane was on it, and it was just the end or the symbiote suit thing right before issue 300. I was
like, say $2.99. The shadow.
I wish I still had those. I would. Oh my God, I can't believe I sold them years ago. Yeah,
when I
was a kid, I had Spectacular Spider-Man. I had those issues with
Spectacular. Yeah, it was Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. It had a massive long title, didn't it?
Yeah, and it was a fun title to have. But Punisher, I think, debuted in that. And I just remember, the last page is Peter walking into his apartment, and there's Frank sitting there with a gun. It was like, and
oh, shit.
Yeah. And there's that famous cover of Spider-Man in the scope.
It's got him in the scope, yeah.
Yes, I think that introduced the Punisher. That was
Jinja, Eric, when I was buying it first, there were 3 regular Spidey titles. There was Amazing, there was Spectacular, and there was Web. That, I miss speaking of that.
Web of Spider-Man is what became a Marvel Team-Up. Marvel Team-Up
was
the third Spider-Man title. Yeah, it was Brave and the Bold over on Marvel. Yeah. Remember, Brave and the Bold was Batman and a B-lister.
Yeah,
to put them over, give them the boost. Same thing, Marvel Team-Up. If you can check it out, too. Ultimate Marvel Team-Up.
The first one I got, one of the first Spider-Man issues I got was The Amazing Spider-Man 355. And that was during the round robin Sidekick's Revenge arc.
Oh, was that the one when Peter had 5 different identities?
Who was writing it back then, Bandit? 355. Who was writing? I'll check it.
Let me check.
Yeah, me too. I'm sorry. Yeah, no worries. I'll check it out. Because I was buying it when David and I can never get his name right. David Michelini. Yeah. And I got the wedding issue, the wedding special, Eric. Do you remember that? The wedding anniversary,
Al Milgrom, penciled by Mark Bagley. Mark Bagley would later on do Ultimate Spider-Man with Bendis. And this was released on October 8th, 1991.
Wow, that's got Punisher on the cover as well.
Yeah, that's a great Punisher cover, yeah.
Moon Knight as well.
And Night Thrasher as well.
That's a character I wanted to do in this style,
too. Oh my God.
Whoops.
Yeah, Moon Knight you would make it really nice. Yeah, I can see.
Bandit, that's a fantastic first issue to get. Start buying Spider-Man.
Yeah, and that's Night Thrasher too. I mean, remember, there was no diversity in superhero comic books before 2015.
I know, man. Good thing they came in here and started it. You know what I mean?
After that in the charts.
We're fixing the past.
Ridiculous, but Bandit, seriously. So you started buying then? Were you buying it regularly, just that one, or were you buying?
I told this story when I was really last week when I was really messed up after I heard the rumor, and I get most of my rumors from Bleeding Cool, and they're pretty good guys. They're pretty good guys to get rumors from.
Apart from the ads on the site, crazy ads. It breaks your computer.
And the thing is that I told the story when I was growing up. When I was growing up, I was a Jehovah's Witness, and I couldn't celebrate my birthday. So one time, my uncle took me to a comic book store, and he told me that he said, "We're going to get you a birthday present. Just don't tell your mom." And I was like, let's see, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 89, 90. I was I was like 8 or 7 probably. McAney's on. McAney's here.
Oh, there we go. Hold on a second. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up there, McAney?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hey,
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, how you doing, man? Is that really?
Yeah, early to bed and just not enough sleep last night because I was working on a video, and that's why I sound like this. Just give me an hour or so, and I'll probably my whistle.
Last night? Really? Because last night I saw you on Twitch.
Yeah, no, I was working on a video after, and I was up until like 1:30 in the morning.
I can't wait to see some sexy McAney art. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, I'm doing the outro. No, I'm doing the outro for my Monday, Monday show. So
okay.
I was working on it.
Okay.
All good.
But I do have a time lapse. I do have the time lapse in the words coming next week, or coming this week, and I do have and last day of April. Last day of April, so last day to become a channel member, or last day to become a channel member and get access to the work that I've been putting out this week or this month before I start on the May set. I'm taking
McAney in Japan. It's less than 1 hour to go. It's 11:05 p.m. here. We're almost May the 1st. So it's May the 1st a special date? I can't remember.
It's you put people in the Wicker Man, your vanquished enemy.
Oh Jesus!
I'm not sure. May the 1st was supposed to be
Eric.
I don't know. Microsoft's telling me tomorrow's the start of National Asian Pacific Heritage Month.
I thought it was like a huge protest day in the UK or Europe. Is that?
It's Belcha, man. Beltane.
May Day.
It's
Beltane. Oh, Beltane. Yeah.
Well, we got May the 4th. Be with you, which isn't really technically.
That's not. Yeah, Eric, you're right, mate. That's not the real. That's not the real day.
It's not May 25th.
I would say
25th.
Probably the most important day this month is the next Sunday.
Or no, it's 2 Sundays.
Okay, why is that? Go on.
It's my birthday.
Oh.
It's Maki Day. It's my birthday.
How old are you going to be, man?
29.
33.
Ooh.
22.
33.
33 is a hugely important age, by the way. That's awesome.
That's when Christ died.
Yeah.
You outlive Jesus. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's where everything goes downhill from here.
Bon Scott died at 33.
Hey, it could be worse. I'm 40.
It's not just a Christ death thing. It's a huge thing for like cosmic consciousness. So 33 is a really important number for a lot of people.
Dude, I didn't know you were into that.
Yeah, but
are you talking to me, darling?
Yes, I am.
It was I with the story. I turned 9, and my uncle took me to a comic book shop, and he says,
"Oh, okay, yeah,
we're gonna get you a comic book. Just don't tell your mom. We're gonna get you a birthday present. Just don't tell your mom."
Because you couldn't have birthday presents.
Yeah, I was a Jehovah's Witness back then.
Eric, we should use that. X-Men.
So my uncle took me to. So I went into the comic book shop and I started looking through all the comic books.
And you were how old again?
I was 9.
9. Oh, it's a good age.
9. That's early, mate, for comic shops. I'm jealous. I was quite late.
Great, dude. Yes.
And my uncle knew the guy, so I was going through all the comic book shops and I saw Amazing Spider-Man 355.
There we go.
And I also saw, I think it was an older issue, but it was one where he teamed up with Ghost Rider to fight the Carnival of Crime. And I also found it in Incredible Hulk where he went up against Speed Demon. And those 3 issues were my intro into comic books. But even though I wouldn't collect them, I wouldn't buy them monthly. I would just get them once in a while. I'd still love these four superheroes. I liked my favorite superheroes are the Incredible Hulk, or my favorite superheroes are Spider-Man, the Incredible Hulk, the Punisher, and Ghost Rider in that order.
Wow. Oh, mate, that is so cool. Eric, can you imagine, like, Bandit, like, at 9 years old,
Yes.
that's your first issue, and on the cover, if you look at it, Punisher is the main, this is the focus of the cover, he's huge, and then you've got, as you say, Moon Knight, you've got Night Thrasher, and you've got Spider-Man, he's tiny in the background.
Yeah.
What a first issue to
Yeah, I
get.
know, man.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's like around that time, like Night Thrasher was new, so it's putting
Yeah.
Night Thrasher over. You know, let's get that. You know, it's a good issue.
And
Wow.
I got this one when I was 10. So speaking about like being at a
Is that Uncanny? Okay, Uncanny
this is
issue
Uncanny
170.
X-Men 170, drawn by
60
Paul
cents!
Smith.
Fuck!
Dude, 60 cent page, yeah. Dude, and that was the power of pocket change.
When
And on a
comics were
spinner
cheap.
rack.
Bandit.
And this
when
was
comics used to be cheap.
And this was a newsstand copy. You can tell by the UPC symbol. Now, if it had the mini Spider-Man, that means you got it at the comic book shop at the direct market.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's one of the visual cues. Yeah, and we were actually talking about this comic book a few weeks ago. This is Storm versus Callisto.
I saw you bring that up on the show last night.
Yeah. This is amazing. This is the first issue of X-Men. It wasn't the first issue of X-Men I bought at the spinner rack, but it was the first time. It was the first issue I got. Then I didn't stop buying X-Men until Fall of the Mutants about 5
Eric,
years
who's the
later.
artist on that one? Sorry.
Paul Smith and ink by Bob Wyacek.
That looks really good, what you showed.
This is a really good issue. And it's just, I was 10 years old. And
you guys!
10's a good age.
So much younger than me. I was into like 2000 AD back then, and maybe Battle Action Force. That was all.
Yeah.
I gotta get
so
my
jealous.
kettle.
So, like, other stuff I want to get at that con, like back issues, maybe old, like Spider-Man merch, maybe some other merch of my favorite heroes. But
Bandit, you're going to try and get an original commission, an art, or some artist doing it for you? Or?
Maybe later I'll ask James whenever he gets back in the States.
Oh, James! Oh, come on, man! Yeah, get a James original commission.
He made me a original commission of an orc war boss that I have hanging on my wall.
That was fun to work on.
I asked him to do that for me for Orktober, because that's what the Warhammer community.
That sounds awesome. Do you have that handy? Can you show it or?
Yeah. Let me get it down.
Nice one.
All right. I was gonna redecorate my wall anyways.
Oh, go on, EO. No, I'm sorry. Don't worry about it if it's a problem to get it. Look at Jinja's sexy arms there.
Oh yeah, it's covering up everything, isn't it?
Jinja, I can't see his face. How's it going
now?
now?
I'm trying to.
No, don't worry about it.
I got ink everywhere.
That skull, though, mate. That skull is blowing my mind. I love it.
All right. Here we go. Let me.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Yeah.
God, I've got ink on everything.
That is awesome. I love the colors on that.
Yeah. I like that he included like the checker.
Yeah. That is so cool. The colors are awesome.
Because with orc factions, they always have like a checkered pattern on whatever armor they have, because that's because they believe that's to show a symbol that they're close to their gods, Gork and Mork.
Really? So why do they use the checkered thing, the black and white?
Because they're stupid.
Is it like, good and evil, or that kind of basic?
No, they're stupid.
Like me.
Yeah, they're basic. Orcs might be vicious and everything, but they're stupid.
They're stupid, but they're dangerous as hell.
Yeah, I mean, there are smart orcs, but they call them brain boy or brain boys.
Well, Bandit, I don't know the Warhammer universe. I when you say orcs, I think like Lord of the Rings. So I can get the stupid angle. But are there smart orcs in the Warhammer universe? Are there like orcs who know what's going on?
Yeah, there's one called Gazgul Mag Uruk Thraka, and he is the prophet of Gork and Mork.
Great name.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Seriously. No, seriously, great name.
Yeah. But it's like with Warhammer is see you at Gap After Dark.
Oh yeah, take it easy. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, mate. Take it easy, man.
Yeah. Oh, and it's like he thinks he sees that he was the one who organized the biggest orc invasion there ever has been, and he's one of the biggest players in the Warhammer universe right now.
Okay.
And that I want to get some. I'm gonna get some Warhammer merch in Vacaville when the con comes to Vacaville, and like also some other stuff. So I'll do a video of the haul when I get back.
Well, Bandit, can I ask you, mate? Like, what was it? What got you into Warhammer? Because you started off with American comics, yeah. You into Spider-Man.
Well,
what brought Warhammer into your world?
Well, like I said, I'm a well-rounded nerd. I like everything geek. I'll read manga. I'll watch anime.
Well, me too. I'm like that, but I don't know why I never got into Warhammer. I'm not sure. Not even sure why.
Well, like I said, I'm a well-rounded geek, and I read manga. I watch anime. I watch.
Yeah.
I watch bad movies just for a laugh, and
of course, some of the bad movies are really good.
Yeah,
Jinja.
Yeah, they've got like I like to see a lot of streamers who go like.
One of the things is that I thought. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you're fine. No, I was just gonna say there's a lot of streamers out there that like they do. What is it? Good B movies. Like they do like the whole stream on that. Those are really good to watch.
Because there are so many good ones in there. Yeah. Of course, there's a lot of crap out there. Of course, but you can find some gems. Some diamonds in the rough.
Yeah, they have like a Mystery Science Theater 3000 angle going on right there.
I used to watch that all the time.
Right.
That was a good show.
But with Warhammer, I got into Warhammer.
Yeah, how did you get into that? Sorry, mate, I keep interrupting, but
I found this channel. Which talked about RPG horror stories. I'm like, what's RPG horror stories? And they were talking about tabletop RPGs.
Yeah. That's what I first heard about Warhammer from, like, tabletop. That's all I knew it.
And I was like, oh, Warhammer, what's that? Warhammer, what's that? I typed it in, and I was like, whoa, this is cool. And I looked into lore videos. I saw like the Amber King, Luton 09, Major Kill, the Lord Baltimore.
Okay. What was it about it that attracted you? Was it the darkness, the chaos, the violence, the madness?
It's the thing that it's like Warhammer is grim darkness, but also like if there is like so everybody's out for themselves, but when there is like a certain way, certain things of heroism, it just shines even brighter right now. It just shines even brighter, because like in Hammer, there was this one episode in like the Warhammer animated series called Hammer and Bolter, and it was about two parents who are working in a high factory in a factory world, which is being invaded by Tyranids, and Tyranids are like the Brood, the Brood.
Their version, the Brood. Okay.
Yeah, but they consume and they change it all into biomass, and the parents had just had a baby, and they're trying to escape the planet, but they know that they have like zero, like 0.1% chance of getting out of the planet. But all they want is for their baby to get off world, and so they, even when they were, even as it was happening, like you could see the entire invasion of Tyranids and their planet defense forces fighting them off, and you just see the thing that it's just a matter of time before they're overrun. And at the end, they were able to give their baby to a couple that was boarding a ship, and they just accepted their fate. They just accepted their fate because they.
It's weird, like Bandit. Sorry to interrupt, but for me, the first I heard of, as you were saying, the first I heard about Warhammer was through tabletop gaming, and then I had no idea there was this like huge expanded universe, of books, of course the games, but books, comics, fan-made movies, games. Like videos, which were so well made. The CG of those movies are fantastic.
Yeah, and also that right now their Warhammer Fest is going on in Manchester, England, but I can't.
Oh no way! That's my hometown, mate. That's where I'm from.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I can't go. I can't go.
Manchester. Oh my God, Jinja! I can't believe it. I'm feeling like natsukashi, nostalgic.
I can't go because I'm in I'm in a different country, and plus
I wish I could go back, man.
I'm helping out my dad. I'm gonna be helping out my dad later today. Take down the booth that I put the short vid on at the Napa Home Show. So I'm pretty busy. I'm gonna be pretty busy, and plus the month of anxiety begins next month.
Don't worry about it. Don't let that get you down. Mate, the Warhammer story you just told me, that's fascinating. Thank you. Really appreciate that.
Yeah. I'll be going into Warhammer with after I read those two comics. I'm gonna like I said, but I'm still going to be collecting the trade paperbacks of Zeb Wells because I'm going to do an entire video of his entire run.
You should do it, definitely.
You should buy them used so that you don't give people money to people that hate you.
Eric.
Yeah,
I'm serious.
I know the thing that he's doing, but
I know, mate. I understand, Eric. Yeah, I'm the same.
He's stretching it out so long.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous, Bandit.
He wants to
it's
keep
ridiculous.
his job. I get it.
Mackenny, we're talking about the Amazing Spider-Man Zeb Wells run, and we all know that the next one who's going to die, the Amazing Spider-Man 26 is going.
It was the guy with the wrench in the.
Mackenny, are you reading it, mate? Are you reading Spidey at the moment?
No, I'm not.
What are you reading?
I'm not. Basically not reading it, and basically not reading anything.
Really?
I thought you were reading a bit of independent. No, you're not reading Mark Miller stuff?
I got a whole back shelf of like indie books that I backed that I still got to read.
Okay.
Yeah, and
but I've been keeping up. So
and the next.
Said.
I think Mackenny's. I'm sorry, Bandit. Mackenny's been reading some of the Spawn titles, as far as I know. You've been enjoying those, yeah.
Yeah, and on Amazing Spider-Man 126, he's got it's like last week I said, it's like his tribute to the night when Stacy died.
That's it, Bandit. Do you think he's just doing that for that? Is he just doing it for what do you call it? To get the most sales? Is it like
In the way that Bandit described it to me, it evoked an episode of Doctor Who. It was called The Girl Who Waited, and it was a time remnant of Amy Pond.
That is a great episode, Eric.
Yes, and she's confronted with her older self.
Yes,
and she you thought you'd come back for me, and she sacrifices herself to
Yeah.
save
Oh my
her
God.
younger self. The TARDIS.
That's so much better than what Zeb Wells is writing. Just got to say that.
Well, I get that same feeling that this is like a time remnant copy, a time copy.
Yeah.
Like a future time copy that is
No.
disposable. But so when Peter gets back, it's going to be like 1 minute before he left, and there's MJ, young and beautiful again.
What's your reckon, Bandit?
Well, the thing is that
what do you say to that?
I think that he's going to end it with a one more day event with like another one.
Oh no, please, not another one.
Not another day.
God's sake.
With a good
title,
with
not another day.
But with a good ending. With a good ending. Like Peter, like I think he's going to end it with Peter sacrificing himself and the gods to banish the emissary once and for all. And
I hope so, Bandit. I hope they don't have Peter like ending up killing MJ for some reason.
Right.
Because that's what I think they're going to do, man. That's what I think they're going to do.
They got to kill Peter for a couple of years again, and they got to let Miles come out.
No, I can see the Miles thing, Garrick. Yeah, you're right. But having Peter, like, make a huge mistake and like ruin everything.
Yeah, and the thing is that after after he sacrifices himself to banish the emissary,
But it's an emissary. The emissary it represents something greater. What is what's behind the emissary?
The emissary is most likely the gods who chose Peter as the totem.
Is this the same thing as Ezekiel back in the JMS?
It's Rabin like channeling some South American gods for some crazy reason.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing with Ezekiel.
Okay.
Back during the early 2000s, and no one has ever done something like that this major with the totems. And
right? Yeah, because that was JMS's thing. It was like this, ancient spider power that Peter's tuned into. It's kind of almost like ripping off Flash's Speed Force. Like, oh no, all you speedsters tap into the Speed Force. All of you spider peoples tap into the Spider Force.
Yeah, they're like, I think the gods were basically like testing him. First, they're taking away his light, his support structure.
Gods do that. It's biblical and it's mythological. That's
Yeah, I'll compare this to like the Book of Job, where God had the devil ruin this guy's life and see if he would curse him if he took everything away from him.
Mm-hmm.
And like with this, I think the emissary is some. Like when they're going to not only take away God damn it, Eric.
What's going on?
Have some coffee.
You're just drawing it out.
Like Zeb Wells.
See, there's a connection there.
A web.
Hey, don't interrupt you guys, but I'm going to go ahead and print this here in about 1 minute.
Nice.
So at that point, I'm going to kind of talk it through. If that's cool. And
for the people at home, maybe Rini, are you watching us right now? Because you were on Rini this week, right?
Yeah.
That was great.
That was
dude.
awesome.
I watched the first 2 hours of that, and go ahead. Sorry.
I don't think Rini's on right now. On with us right now.
You never know. We could help. You want to tune in, Rini? We'll send you the link.
I always throw her the invite.
So she's going to show up one day and just bless us with her presence.
It's going to be a surprise.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a big surprise.
But
nice. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but as I was saying, like, I think like with the gods, they see that Spider-Man is like worthy, so they'll give him back the life they took from him. Mm-hmm. Like first they took his support structure, which was like the Avengers, the Fantastic Four, Aunt May, and now they're going to take his true love.
Mm-hmm. I think they should just move beyond Mary Jane and let's do Next. I mean, sure, because Superman has Lois, all right. Yeah. but maybe Spider-Man, because
Eric,
I
are you a Felicia fan? A bit of a Black Cat fan?
Wow, there was a lot of Black Cat in my childhood. Those spectacular Spider-Men, when she was introduced in ASMs, Felicia was really cool.
I mean, Stan always intended for Spider-Man to be with Mary Jane. He even wrote the wedding issue. But but Peter and Mary Jane have always been known as like Marvel's version of Lois of Superman and Lois.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing, and she's been in almost every type of media Spider-Man's been in.
She's been race swapped. She's that important.
Yeah, and she
that just popped in my fucking head. Yeah.
And I think that they're going to I think like Stephanie, like after Mary Jane tells him like maybe Stephanie is his daughter, and she felt guilty for giving up on him, and that's why she kept.
I hope not. I hope those are Paul's kids. I want Peter's heart broken like mine.
No.
She left you for another dude. And it happens to men, and it happens to lonely incels, and it's all about a big troll to us.
Nah, but
seriously,
he's going to the one thing he's going to push everyone away. He's going to push it. The thing that's going to lead this is he's going to start pushing everyone away, and he's going to be
like No Way Home. Like everyone forgot about him in a way.
Yeah.
How are they going to deal with that in No Way Home? By the way,
oh, that's great. That's going to be great.
What's going to go on with the next movie?
He's going. I don't know. He's going to
more fun.
But right now, he's going. I think in the upcoming issues, he's going to push everyone away. He's going to be going through the motions like he did in Back in Black.
Oh, it would be a good way to introduce Venom, because Tom Hardy left a remnant.
Yeah, and
of the symbiote in MCU.
Yeah, and like he's going to just be going through the motions. He's going to everybody who's been who didn't trust him before will try to comfort him, but he'll just push them away. And the only thing that he wants is to protect what was left of MJ, and that's his daughter. And it's like, I think he might end up getting homeless, because the only thing he cares about is protecting his daughter, and she's probably going to blame him for MJ's death, and he's going to blame himself as well.
But he has to go home to his real world, and that's an alternate world.
No, this is
right.
They're already in the 616. They're already in the 616. MJ was stuck in an alternate world where time worked differently. For Peter, it was 6 days, and for MJ, it was 6 years. But it's like with everything right now is Zeb Wells is stretching this out, and I told Mac, I told this like to everyone. He showed his hand too early. He said that Peter.
I can't roll with you on that, man.
No, he showed his hand too early during an interview. He said Peter and MJ fans are going to hate me for a year for this. I'm gonna have to.
Okay. What's the point?
He said that he's going.
What's the point?
Selling magazines.
Nothing matters.
That's
what I'm saying. Nothing matters now in comics.
Yeah, but right now he showed his hand.
I don't have anything to hold on to anymore.
Yeah,
because even it's just going to be changed. It's not even done for. It's not even permanent. It's not even. And it's just like.
Yeah. The thing is,
you guys have done Peter so bad in the past couple of years. I'm like.
Yeah, and the thing.
Why should I even bother?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna take I said I'm going to take a break from Amazing Spider-Man for
You deserve to.
and I'm after May, and I'm going to. Well, I'm still collecting the trade paperbacks, so
Yeah.
I can do a video on Zebul's entire run, and I'm going to be back during December because that's his last two. Those are his last two runs.
Let's talk a little bit about
that's
some.
two arcs.
Let's talk about some good comic books, Bandito. What are some good comic books that you've?
Yeah, what gives
like,
you joy?
Fuck this,
Exactly.
like shit. That's
Nightclub.
like, man, yeah, like if this crap is fucking bothering you so much, man. If sports bothered me, I fucking drop it to the curb.
Yeah, it's like they don't give you that
You know?
Nightcrawler.
Speaking about
Whenever they want,
Speaking
whenever they
about
want me back,
sports-
they could. You know what I mean?
speaking about
Whenever
sports,
they want me back, they'll do something good about it. What's
speaking
up about sports?
Speaking about sports, look at the screen. Just one more game away, and then we advance.
Oh, but Skipintosh, is rooting for the Kings, though. Jeez, I don't know who to root for here.
Yeah, Max rooted for the Kings, for the Warriors.
That's my home team.
Yeah,
I want the Supersonics to win.
Oh wait!
Damn it.
Sean Kemp.
yeah.
Oh, Gary Payton.
Oh man,
Xavier
what a team up.
McDaniel.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, those are
ooh.
the names.
Man, you just
I haven't
name
thought about
dropping,
those for a
man.
long time.
Dude, remember the X-Man? Dude, who grabbed boards like
Ooh.
him, man? Fucking A.
Speaking of basketball and comic books, you guys remember when they had the all of the NBA and the Marvel cards?
Uh-huh.
Did you guys
Yeah.
get those? You collect
No.
those?
No.
Oh my god, they were so awesome! Like
The
Bird and
NHL
Jordan
did something
together.
like that, too.
They had all the. I've got them all here, man. I've got to pull those things out somewhere.
Yeah,
Those were like beautiful. That was like perfection.
yeah.
You had like Karl Malone as a comic book hero.
The mailman.
The
And
Mailman,
that was a superhero name, too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I have to look this up. NBA
Yeah, check those out.
superheroes. Yeah, that was a lot of superheroes.
Some good stuff.
Like,
Mackie, what are you working on there?
yeah.
I am starting on the May art batches, and I will be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think I've gotten better. I think this approach to sculpting, I think it's helping my anatomy a bit more. This way, okay, let me set this out. So this is the first set. I'm still trying to figure out a good pose to do. I'm still trying to figure one out. So let me know if you guys, if there's any that pops out at your end.
Let me blow
guys.
up here. 1 second.
I don't know if there's any that pops up at your end.
Jeff Atkins is on.
Oh, what's up,
Hello.
Jeff Atkins? How's it going there?
I'd say the fourth one.
Oh,
What, the bottom right one?
Yeah.
The right one? Okay. Oh, okay. I'll consider that. I'm just doing a second one because I'm doing a second set of thumbnails.
Hello.
Just so I can figure out something that's going to really work. Something I'm going to be personally happy about. Then once that's done, I'll get started on it today. That'll be our focus on today's show. I'm taking this different. I told my channel members this next month I'm tailoring my style more to an artist that I've been supporting on Patreon for years.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to try to go for the kind of that going for that approach.
Mm-hmm.
all right. Well, cool, man. Well, it's good to hear that you're feeling more. You've got an evolution going on there.
I know it feels like yeah, I'm feeling confident. Confident,
Speaking about Matt. Speaking about Mac. Did you think about going to the con in June?
I'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
That would require a face reveal.
Eric.
For the face reveal.
What you got?
What
Happy coffee in Japanese.
Oh,
I made a cup of coffee for you, mate.
cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Hey, PJ Maybes is on.
Slancha.
Hey, what's up, PJ? Maybe.
Hey PJ, how you doing,
PJ.
man?
Well,
All right, I'm going to print this, guys.
All right. Let's go to
Do
print.
it. Do it, man. Do it.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
some of these I'm really like. Some of these I am liking. So I'm doing thumbnails.
PJ Maybe is the best Scottish Judge Dredd in the world. He is the law in Scotland.
Although I do think what it is that I'm trying too hard to be dynamic, and I realize like you don't need to be that. You don't have to be that dynamic. You really don't have to, but to make it pop, I guess what you're saying. I guess you don't have to make it dynamic. Yeah, poses don't have to be so dynamic to make it good, but just kind of figure what works for you. What do you think works for the character?
shit, I said I was going to print it. Now
Eric, I'm dying to know, how much did you spend at the Comic-Con? Was it a shitload?
Not that much. There was a lot of dollar bins. So I probably got like $30 between quarter and dollar comics. I only spent 2 comics. I got Star Wars 61 for $12, Marvel Star Wars 61 from 1982. By cover art by Walt Simonson. It's my
Walt Simonson cover art.
It's like my wheelhouse kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, right here. Yeah, $12. Luke Skywalker flying a stolen TIE fighter.
That's cool.
So this is really good shit.
They fly now?
They fly now.
They fly now. Fuck
I spent $12 for that, and I spent $9 for X-Men 170.
Okay.
And everything else came from the quarter or the dollar bins. And I got a stack of funnies.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that was funny.
I think they're
fun.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, you go.
Did you meet any?
I think they're. Oh, go ahead.
Go for it. No, go for it, Jinja. It's your stream, man. I'm sorry. We'll take it over.
Oh, no. I think there's going to be a couple more comic vendors at this one. It looks like.
Yes, I hope so.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll find some really deep back issues and hopefully you have your own dollar bin or yen. A yen would be $10, right?
Well, Eric, the problem was last time I said this, we couldn't find comics at the Comic-Con in Japan. It was crazy.
Oh, man. It must be. Gee.
Yeah.
They got to get over there first, and then you have to have these long boxes full of comic books to sell.
Okay, I'm going to print this. I keep on.
Of course, because you're an artist.
Ginger, let me ask you, what was the difference between American Comic Cons and the Japanese one? How would you define the differences? People go there to what? Do they bring their own books to get them signed? Because you can't really buy comics there.
I've never been to an American Comic Con, so I wouldn't know. But
okay,
I would say that at the Japanese Comic Con, it seemed more like it was based around. It felt like people knew their comic stuff.
Yeah.
But it felt like it was more about maybe entertainment wise. It felt more
I think so. Me too. Yeah, I thought so too.
It was
the whole pop culture thing, it's about celebrities and
it was more about that. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All about the
Fan Expo Boston last year, August. You know who had huge lines? Anime dub actors.
Really?
Yeah. These are the American cats.
The voice actors.
Dubs,
yeah.
The voice actors doing the dubs.
Yep.
These are the American versions. So all these kids are just gaga over anime and manga. So they're the anime voice actors lines were huge. And then there were big actors like Ewan McGregor. $200, you get an autograph and a picture. I mean, Shatner's going to be there this year. I might just do it.
Now that you're talking about that, Eric, that brings out a good point. That whenever I was at Yokota Comic Con up in Tokyo, that was on base. Their biggest guest was the lady who does the voice for Rufy on One Piece, but the Japanese version. But also they had a bunch of voice actors for people who are doing the dub stuff as well. That was really big there too. Yeah. It's just anime's so big, What can you do? All right, guys, I'm gonna print this down, so I'm gonna take my mic off. Just for anybody out there who's interested, if you want to
shout,
I'm thinking
so let me bring my printing press here.
I think maybe a really good shot.
Speaking of basketball, this is a great. iconic advertisement from Spalding basketballs.
I remember that one, Eric.
It's Rick Barry and Dr. J from 1977, and but made in the comic style. That is also found in the host hats.
Hand me a flash drive and I'll send it to you.
I just saw Ginger Ninja's ass, and it was bloody huge.
He's a real ginger.
Nice, isn't it?
All
right.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't really hear you guys, but
The ginger cat in the background trying to steal the scene.
here we go. So this is the press. Yes, Cat, what's up? Here,
Hello.
look on camera.
Konnichiwa, Neko. Hello.
Konnichiwa.
There you go. All right. Okay, so first things first. You have this. All right. Hello.
Speaking about,
Here. Go.
speaking about,
This thing is heavy as hell. So this is your felt. It got dirty. That's okay. And then this is the piece that you put over your plate or over the paper to keep it from getting dirty. So I've got register marks down here to show where to put the plate. It goes right here. And then I'm going to put my paper. Oh, see, great. Ink all over me now. Gotta wash my hands. Yay.
speaking about Star Wars, I'm glad I waited to get Jedi Survivor because I heard that
Just
it's
get a little bit on you and it just kind of spreads.
that it's glitching. It's pretty
All right,
glitchy.
and then this paper, this is it's printmaking paper, but it's also watercolor paper as well. But it has no tooth to it, hardly any tooth. So I'm just gonna find the right side. They can print on both sides on this one. We'll go with this side. So I'm just gonna make sure that it's centered.
Oh, wow.
It's out of the way. All right. So I'm gonna put it about right here. Bear with me. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. A little out of center, but it'll be okay. I'm going to put this piece of paper over this. That protects the paper, and it pushes it down into the plate more. Put your felt over.
Yes.
Now we're going to run it through the press here.
Ginger, can you hear us or not
I've got
anymore?
this on wheels and
Maybe
everything.
not.
Its name is the Behemoth.
No, I don't think he can hear us.
There you go. Behemoth.
Ginger, can you hear me?
What's that?
Ginger, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
You guys at all?
Tommy, can you
All right, here
hear
we go.
me?
Let's run
What happens if you put the cat in the press with the Punisher?
Oh!
Oh God, let's not go there.
It becomes Punisher Neko.
Oh, that's good.
Go
That's
into
good.
the
I'll
press.
give you that one. I'll give you that one.
Like you're making
Cancel
bread.
Wakizashi.
Pasta.
How depressing.
Oh.
Oh, waka waka.
And I'm gonna at one time there should be enough. Here we go. The big reveal. Oh.
Here we go.
And
Drum roll,
1,
please.
2, 3,
Eric,
1, 2.
do you have a press pass for this?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God.
Go.
The felt, the protective paper.
Wait a minute.
Here
Where's the
comes the
cat? It's gone.
I don't know if this worked well or not. Let's see.
Let's see.
Here we go.
There we go.
That worked well.
Yeah,
Oh.
that came out nice.
And so that's
Yeah.
the first print.
And now
And
we
I'm
do
going to go back in there and work into things, add a little bit of shading here and there.
it. Mm-hmm.
But now on the plate, you've still got, here you go. You can still see there's still ink on here, right? So I'm going to run it through the plate one more. I'm going to run it through the press one more time.
One more
With
time.
a cheaper piece of paper.
that's better. Have the coffee. Much better. Eric, what are you drinking?
Coffee. I'm drinking a blend. It's
There's another piece of drawn paper. I'm just going to put it right over this.
Okay.
And going to give us a ghost print.
A ghost print. Awesome.
Yeah, Obake print.
No way, Punk Waddle's here. How you doing, Punk?
Hey.
This piece of paper over to protect.
Great to see you, man.
Felt down. Let's go through it one more time.
Give it to me one more time.
My loneliness is killing
me.
Baby! I must confess, I still believe.
Still believe.
And you're not
There you go.
with me, I lose
Why?
my
Ghost
mind.
print.
Why is it every time I come
be a lot
back,
lighter.
you are singing?
We're singing.
We have joy in our hearts.
We're welcoming you back with a song, Bandit.
Flourish is
A really bad song.
the Shakespearean flourish. Bandito Bane.
Hey, Bandito, let's sing a song together.
Hell no.
Well,
Cheers.
Froggy won a courting and he did well. Crambo. Froggy won a courting and he did well. Crambo.
Punk Waddle. Punk Waddle.
Punk Waddle's saying, this is waking me up better than coffee.
Awesome. I wonder what this is. To answer your question, Gray, this is a Dell's Coffee. Dell's a friend of mine, and it's his mom and pop shop that he grew and thrived over lockdown as well. He will deliver, and I wonder how much it would cost, and if you could even export and mail this coffee to you.
That sounds amazing.
Japan.
How is
I
that?
love the sound of like
There
mum
we go.
and pop stores. I really like the sound of that.
Yeah, that's why I support my local comic book shop too.
Yeah.
Not a chain one, but locally
Support
owned.
your local stores, guys and girls.
Yeah.
Your local
Oh, yeah.
stores are very important.
Yeah.
There we go.
Here we go.
Woo. Okay.
All right.
So yeah, that's how that one turned out. So, but now I'm going to go back into it and going to paint in places and.
Tinka.
Is that 12 by 8 press bed? 18? I don't know, Jaffo. It might be 12. What is it? 12 inches? No, it's bigger. It's bigger than that.
Ladies.
It's. Hold on a second. Let me give you the specs on it. Oh darn it! I don't have them. Hold on a second.
Jinja, why are you doing that? Can you show your ass again? Because we got like 10 new viewers when you did that before.
Yeah.
All right.
There he goes. He's doing it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome.
It's an intaglio. It's an intaglio printing press. I got this. Oh, geez, a long time ago. Over 23 years ago. It's
Wow.
It's 45 centimeters. The bed is 45 centimeters by. No, I'm sorry, 45 centimeters by 90 centimeters. So that's the bed size. The bed is that big plate, the big metal plate that you put you run through the printing press.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the size of that. I'm horrible with my specs and things like that. I got it such a long time ago, I don't remember. But all right, yeah, that's.
Did
that
you say
process
the plate is where you put the pretty breasts?
there. Well, sure. I mean, about this time of night, that's all. It's all in my mind.
Okay.
And we'll
Yeah.
Bakini on here
Just,
as well.
just double checking there.
Of course.
Hey, Mister.
Ladies.
Good pose.
18 by 24. Okay, 18 by 24. Yeah. 18 by 36. Okay, with inches. There we go. Yeah, I work only at centimeters anymore. I don't even understand what it is with inches. It all seems foreign to me now.
I know, me too. I lost
Doesn't
my
it?
inches in the UK.
Oh, that's what she said.
That's
Oh my gosh. What the heck?
Welcome to Shecky's Chuckle Hut.
So now I'm going to go back through here and just give it some like I very very like put some like diluting the ink. I'm going to go back in here, put some like gray areas or darken it up in places.
Do it, Jinja. Come on, go crazy. Yeah. Unleash yourself. Unleash the gray.
Yeah, so this is just like another the painting part of it.
Okay, PJ and Jaffo saying they think it's the 18 by 36 for that press.
Yeah. It's like not a. It would be like a medium-sized one, I guess. Like
DJ Ronnie G.
Long time ago.
Hey, Ronnie.
What's up, DJ Ronnie G?
How you doing, man?
Do you guys know him?
Yeah. Great friend of the channel.
Channel member. Him and Jeff are channel members, so.
Oh, nice.
He has a huge telescope. He does stargazing streams. Unbelievable.
Of course, we were on stream, with each other the other day.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that was the one. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually going to come in here with some oil paint. Do a couple things here.
Gray, are you seeing double? Yeah. Well, you might need some 3D glasses.
Oh my God, is that Max Collins? Max Allen Collins?
Yes.
Miss Tree.
Yes. This is pretty fun. I got this in the dollar bin.
I've never seen the 3D version before. Wow.
Really? Yeah. I mean, I got 3D glasses because this thing is like, oh wow, this is a really good gag, really good effect.
Did you ever get into those, Eric? The series, like I got a few random issues, but I never really got into his style.
No, I didn't. I think I had something like this. It was called AV in 3D, Aardvark Vanaheim, which was part of like their publishing thing. This was on Renegade Comics, and it was a sampler. It had like Flaming Carrot, Cerebus the Aardvark.
Oh man, yeah, I remember Cerebus,
and Miss Tree, and it had one of the stories in here was in the other book.
Like last week, I put out a video about like getting my gripes of Zeb Wells, and guess who responded to the
Zeb Wells?
No, Brian. Brian LCS. He's one of the biggest he's one of the guys who does the biggest Spider-Man content.
Really?
Yeah. And I also got a comic book worm. He's another guy who does
another one.
But what about that Wakizashi guy?
He's so dreamy.
He didn't leave a comment. But
how romantic.
He's always drunk. He's an idiot, that guy. No brain cells left to rub
Betty
together.
and Veronica fight over him all the time.
I know, right? Like,
but
it's so cute when they're together.
But I actually said that this means a lot coming from him. This means a lot coming from him because I'm just a nobody who just likes Warhammer.
You're somebody.
Damn it!
God damn it, man!
Turn your frown upside down.
There's no such thing as a nobody.
Thank you, buddy.
Eric, that was my line. Okay.
Okie dokie. I was just borrowing it. Here, I'll wipe it off.
I mean,
he's a real nowhere man.
Are you saying you're the arch nemesis of the Doom Patrol?
Yes.
Nobody.
Yes.
You're a real boy. Okay.
Yeah. But I'm just a fat nerd that lives in a small town.
I'm not fat. I'm big boned. Beefcake.
I'm not fat. Well, my head's a bit fat, but I'm a nerd. I'm definitely a nerd.
You gotta stop it. You're all fat phobic.
I actually lost weight because I'm trying to be able to lose weight so I can fit in amusement park rides again.
Good.
And I actually was able to fit in a roller coaster again in last October, but then I gained the weight again. I gained the weight over the winter. So
it happens.
It always
Well,
happens, mate. I'm the same. Christmas, like New Year, you know, everyone eats a lot.
Yeah.
I dropped almost 70 pounds over lockdown, and I got 50 of them back. I got work to do.
Jesus, Eric.
Yeah.
70, 50?
I went from a 220 to 157.
Yeah.
And 65 pounds. And I went from a 40.
I'm trying to get under 300. It's like
Ginger, do you understand what it even means? I don't. What's this pounds nonsense?
I know. It's like what you guys use for money over there, right?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
I got used to kilos. It used to be stones and kilograms.
Sorry, not pounds, kilograms. Sorry about that.
For God's sake, Japan is crazy.
Not feet, cubits.
Pounds to kilos. How is that again?
It's not miles per hour, it's kilometers.
Yeah. So.
Are you joking, man? Wait a minute. 300 pounds is 136 kilos.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm trying to get under that.
Good. You'll get there. You just need
I'm 80. I'm 80 kilos, mate. I thought I was overweight.
Because judged by the chart, once you get down to 280 or 285, you won't be obese anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm down to like 272.
I'm 176. I can't believe it.
I'm 90 kilos. I'm 91 kilos. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be morbidly obese, but I came down to 272 last time I weighed myself. I got to weigh myself again. I've been going on walks. I've been eating a lot healthier: wraps, fruit, veggies. I have been.
That's one thing that's really difficult about living in the States, though. Like over here in Japan, like access to healthy food. You can go to the convenience store and you've got healthy food here, anywhere. But over in the States, it's like you almost have to go on the Indiana Jones and the Lost,
to find
the nutritions.
Yeah, and plus they're so expensive. The nutrition stuff is so expensive here.
That's crazy, man, isn't it? No way.
Yeah, I like long walks on the beach. Yeah, I like long walks on the beach. And,
I like sunsets better than sunrises. Oh my goodness! You remember that scene in Boogie Nights with Don Cheadle? That was awesome. Hey, Courtney. Good morning.
Hey, Courtney, how you doing, darling?
Of the Fellowship of Oddballs.
Morning, Courtney.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's great to see you play. Good morning to you and you and you and
Ginger, this is a new record for Gray. It's the latest I've been on your stream ever.
I know.
Yeah.
It's midnight in Japan right now. It's midnight. I was in bed like 2 hours ago, usually.
That's when Batman comes out in midnight in Japan.
You don't have work tomorrow, right?
I'm free. I'm off for a whole week. It's the golden week, mate.
That's
golden
right.
week.
We're going to be in Osaka here pretty soon together, eh?
I know. I can't wait.
It's going to be cool.
Yeah.
Good hunting, and may the force be with you.
Osaka, let's go. Eric, Bandit, Makini, come on. Let's meet up in Osaka for the Comic Con. Let's go.
I'll jump in the Quinjet.
I would love to. If
Right now.
I would love to, but
Yeah, it'd be fucking awesome, mate. The cosplay would blow your mind.
I'm too poor. Though.
I misfiled this comic book and it got bent. Aw.
Oh.
I found out yesterday on Wes's show that this creator had blocked me on Twitter. So now I feel regret for buying.
I heard though, Eric, it's not very well written, but it's got gorgeous art by Liam Sharp. But I heard the story was not very good.
It's an issue 1 and it's written for the trade. So nothing really happens to it, and so I mean, it's just it's got, if you like Liam Sharp's art. It's a lot of good art for you then. I mean, me personally, it's kind of sketchy, literally sketchy, like very pencil-y. It's not my bag. I like something different.
Roman of the Empire and
Hey, what's up, Roman of the Empire?
Holy shit.
Roman!
He's back from the FNT.
Everybody's here today. Everybody's here this morning.
Hi.
Mads is on too.
Oh man, I missed that. I wanted so bad to be at that FNT meetup, dude. Like, because I know what it's like to go to those things. They're so fun.
I know. Me too. I'm so jealous.
And it's almost difficult for me to even watch like the stream or look at people's pictures because there's so much FOMO going on,
Yeah.
but it
You're
like
there
you
in
guys had a really good
spirit
time
with
there.
everyone that's there, man.
Yeah, I know,
all these
but-
lives that you touched, and and these people on, it's a great experience.
Yeah.
It's such a pleasure.
What?
I'm trying to find one. I really am trying to find one, and because I've been at this for like an hour now.
Yeah.
Look at this, Jinja. Everyone's here. You stream. You suddenly got like 15
Yeah.
viewers. 18 watching now.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
That's more than I
People
ever
are
get.
waking up.
Well, see, that's the thing, because I used to start this around like 9:30ish, 10ish,
Yeah.
and then that
Yeah.
was but it's just so difficult for me to stay up to like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning at night, and then just try to have a productive day the next day.
Exactly.
And I find that whenever I start at 9, I have so much more energy the next day. So, and you're able to jump on here for a bit
Let me
too.
do this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
that's
this
nice.
again.
Falling down a rabbit hole. Watch.
Roman's calling me a madman in the chat. Roman, no. You are the madman.
Yeah. You know,
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I went through my. I went
I'm
through.
going to try something here real quick.
Stop.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
I was
Stop.
going-
I've been having a big asphyxiation with low angle stuff lately. Because I think it looks very dynamic. Okay. Do this.
It's all gone quiet over there.
Issue 1 of the Unstoppable Doom Patrol, and it
Oh,
has a
yes.
scratch-off cover.
Yeah, with the Crazy Jane.
Yeah.
Eric, what do you think of the new version by Dennis Culver? I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
it's-
I'm not sold on it yet, mate.
It's a little fun. I like I haven't gotten issue 2, but I saw the
It's a bit
mock-up
basic.
page of it. I saw them lampooning the X-Men memo thing.
I think
the
issue
whole-
2 is better than issue 1, but it's still a bit like, maybe it's fanning its feet, to be fair.
Maybe it's only going to be 6 issues long. Chris Burnham, they're losing Chris Burnham at issue 4, and I'm in for the Chris Burnham art.
His art's been
So-
amazing. Wait till you see
Yeah.
issue 2. You see like a huge what do you call it, version of the underground base. It's so good.
Uh-huh.
That double page spread.
Yeah, but it kind of like I'm glad I tuned in for it, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to stick with it.
Me too.
And
Me too.
yeah, it's written for the trade. I mean, there's no suspense. It's all I like the whole. It's got a team that's very relatable. Especially if you watch the show.
Yeah.
And so I think it's meant to have that syzygy of the show watchers like come over. Everything's familiar down to the short bus, which in itself is like I'm surprised people aren't savvy to the coding of short bus. Did you know what the short bus means?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So the Doom Patrol rides around in a short bus, and that's very enigmatic and very it could be problematic if under the
But I think that's what makes it funny.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
exactly. We get it, but like the people who ride short buses are being victimized.
Did you say problematic? What the hell's that all
Problematic.
about?
Yeah.
It's problematic.
It's problematic.
Oh.
Yul Carter told me to put
Courtney
some kind of
said-
piece of paper.
Courtney says she's going to do a birthday stream on Friday, May 12th,
Nice.
Ooh.
and Saturday, May 13th.
Sunday is Mother's Day, so you might want
Dun, dun, dun,
it's,
dun, dun,
a lot of people
dun,
are going to
dun.
have plans on Sunday, maybe, perhaps. You know what I mean? Not trying to
Oh.
second guess anyone's. home
Courtney's invited us all for her stream.
Right,
just-
right.
Just give us a DM on Twitter.
Yeah, yeah,
or
of
something.
course.
Let us know, man.
Say it's your birthday. No way.
It's my
That's
birthday
awesome.
too, yeah. We're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
I know too many May babies.
Happy
Too
birthday
many-
to you.
I know too many May babies. It's so weird.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have a party.
Ooh,
Friday.
I would like you to dance.
Anyway, we've got to do a karaoke stream, mate. We've got to do it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we will
Oh,
one day.
no.
Yeah, all Beatles songs too, right?
No.
Yes.
I caught that. You and Jim busted my balls last week. That was funny.
We would never bust your balls. Never, ever.
That's great to hear that in someone else's stream. Like, oh, that is so fun. That is great.
The internet won't survive. The internet won't survive.
Jim was saying that Eric is more positive than me. I couldn't believe it on YouTube. He's the most positive person on YouTube.
I'm a reckless, outragey bastard when I
was kind of jealous about that.
We're in the same league. We're at the Justice League table right here. Arono Mas, good morning.
Hey, what's up there?
No.
Good to see ya. Welcome back.
Konnichiwa.
I want to say it in Japanese, like I know, but it's not.
Yeah.
I no mas.
Nice. I think I got something.
PJ, take it easy, mate. Take it easy. See you soon.
Yeah, have a good one.
Indeed.
Or sorry, PJ, maybe. Yeah. Oh, there's Puckwaddle as well. Hey, how's it going?
Puckwaddle's awesome.
Wait, PJ?
Ponderances.
PJ, maybe.
PJ baby's gonna bounce. And
No, I thought it was over. I was thinking it was Orville Nation. I was like, oh, PJ.
Well, I'm from South Boston. There were like dozens of kids named PJ. Patrick Jr., you know.
You from Boston? Boston, Eric?
Wicked Boston.
Wicked Boston.
Yeah, I remember yesterday I sent the super chat to Comic Book Aficionados, and I said I liked the Warhammer video you did at the con. And
yeah, I saw that, Bandit. I saw your super chat.
And you were like, "Oh, I like these Warhammer fans. They're that
fucking
shit.
Twacked, yo. You guys are twacked."
And then,
I couldn't believe you said that on the stream. I was
and they're like, "What did I just call them?"
British English, like it's not a good word. A twat. It's a very bad word.
Like,
but you could say the C word though.
But he said twatch. He said
I don't say
twatch.
that, mate. I can't say that.
TWACKED.
See you next Tuesday, baby.
Hey.
I can't say that. I can't do it. I don't say that. I'm too nice. Look at that. Courtney's like praising Eric and Gray, the positive people.
Aw,
Thanks, Eric. Appreciate that.
The positive people. The positive people.
Sung to the beautiful people by Manson.
Yeah, I knew you were about to go there. See, for some reason, I knew you were about to go there.
Beautiful people. God, that's my way to say just people. I don't know how all the lyrics go.
You can't tell the forest from the trees. You can't smell the ocean on your knees.
I think I like
It's
this.
the time to
When
go
Eric
in
sings
the
it sounds angry. It's
Every
weird.
motherfucker that's laying awake.
I think I
That's
like
not
this.
Manson. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, what do you say?
Keep on screen up.
Something beautiful.
Something great.
I remember Manson was on Sons of Anarchy.
No way.
He was in the Wonder Years as well.
Oh man.
No, he wasn't. That was just a myth.
He's
Of
probably not allowed to
course
go
I know
too.
it, Bandito. I'm just joking around.
Yeah, I know.
Just joking around.
You remember when Marilyn Manson was
Josh
on
in
the
your
Brady Bunch?
chain.
It was wonderful. Well, it's in my head canon, so it counts.
Yeah, he actually played an Aryan Brotherhood shock collar.
Interesting.
I think it's
Yeah.
just positivity on YouTube. In the fellowship, there's no positivity here, Punkwada. We're all negative downers. Down Debbies.
Speak for yourself, Ginger.
Debbie.
I'm the most positive person after Eric.
Debbie
I wouldn't
Down.
know. I wouldn't know because I'm not a part of the fellowship. So
You had two bottles of sake. Of course, you're positive.
Not quite. Half a bottle of shochu. Come on now, Bandit.
Half a bottle? Holy
Okay.
cow. How are you supposed to stand up straight?
Ninja,
What's up?
blow my screen up.
Kaboom!
Please.
Oh, Mads.
All right, which one from this set?
Ooh.
Number one.
I like
Um,
4.
Yeah, four.
Like one.
Two's
The one
nice.
with the biggest boobs
They're all nice,
for me.
man.
Okay, what about this set?
Number one, that pose is awesome.
number one.
Very sexy.
I like
One.
4, but I like a knock.
Nah, four's boring, Eric. What are you talking about?
No. Like,
No.
But like a knock-kneed kind of girl that's kind of in her own world, and like see it on the subway sometimes. You're like a beautiful
Okay.
girl sitting knock-kneed. Well, hi.
I'm
Something about it.
figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out, though. That's the thing. It's like a bit
Knock-kneed
of
means when your
fucking
knees are together and your feet are kind of just out. So there's kind of like It's kind of like it's a posture while sitting. It's not a
gotcha.
slouched shoulder, which denotes lack of confidence. It's like a knock knee on a lady is just like maybe it's it's you're reading a book or you're lost in your own thoughts.
Gotcha.
Okay.
The eternal lover of woman.
I'll think about it.
What's also hot? Woman riding bicycle always gets my attention. There's just something about that.
Oh my God, Eric! I hear you, mate. I hear you. I'm there right now.
Yes, the eternal allure of woman riding bicycle. There's just I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the animal kingdom. They call it presenting or lordosis. You know what I mean?
No. You got it right. It's called presenting.
I was like, if a girl is a surfer, if you're just automatically get like 10 points when it comes to like your beauty.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh.
Surfer girls.
Surfer girl.
Little surfer.
That
Makes my pants come. Whoops, sorry about that.
Whoa, hey now. Slow down there. Slow down there.
Slow down. Oh my God.
Do you love me?
That
Little
one-
surfer
girl, surfer girl,
surfer.
my little.
That
Baby, what do you share here?
We're the Beach Boys.
that one
Hello.
that
Oh,
one
what do you
im-
need?
that
what
one
do you need to show
image you
guys
did
something?
that one image you did, Mac, reminds me of this cover of Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's
By
the iconic
Campbell.
one. It's the iconic one.
J.
Yeah.
Scott.
It doesn't get any iconic than that.
Yeah.
That version of Mary Jane I absolutely adore.
You're gonna have to do a picture of Mary Jane when it
I love it.
happens. All right.
I love that photo. Not photo. I love that
Yeah.
cover. But it's like that's the one that he got so much criticism for saying like, "Come on,
Bullshit.
she doesn't have any organs in that photo."
Bullshit. Did you not see Anna, that Star Wars girl, try to cosplay that?
Yeah, a lot of other girls cosplayed that one.
I saw that Makini, yeah, and she proved you could do it.
Okay, Jinja.
What's
A lot
up?
of
Just
them-
keep blowing my screen one more time. I figured
Yeah.
you would like this just because it's very painterly. It's very almost like
Yeah.
Tolkien-ish.
I like the six pack.
Yeah. I was like,
I'm just
you know what?
pretending. It's the boobs.
No,
it's the boobs.
it's just like this is like a redraw and stuff like that. But I was very painterly with the background and everything, so everything can focus more on the foreground. But I was like, I figured it was something. I was thinking this could be like an Aquaman thing where I can do just like a drawing based on a different like job or class. Because this is like an elven fighter.
Oh yes.
So I was thinking about that. That's part of this month's batch. By the way, Kenzo and Vito, it's gonna be included this month. So I'm very proud of that. People seem to really like that one too, especially with kind of the approach I went for the background, which I'm gonna be going for more of a painterly kind of feel moving forward with backgrounds now, just because this one seemed to really this feels very loose, you know, and it works. I don't know. It's just really
With the background there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, like, it's good to have that loose feeling to it. Brings out the foreground image a lot. Definitely.
Yeah, it paints it. It's like these like different brushes because it brush over it all over the place. You know, even trying to add some more depth to it, as you can see. But it really, really does work, and I like this approach, and I'm thinking I'm gonna stick with it moving forward.
Definitely, man. Roll with it. It's good.
Yeah. So,
Jesus, man, those thighs are blowing my mind, and I know masses as well.
Yeah, he says.
please lick the like button. Oh my gosh.
Lick it.
Oh yes, lick it.
Lick it, baby.
Whip
Lick
it too. Whip it too.
softly,
Real good.
slowly,
Sorry.
juicily.
When a problem comes along, you must whip it.
See, you said juicy. I was thinking the Biggie Smalls now.
I'm sorry, mate. I know it's a Jinja. It's in my contract to when I'm on Jinja's streams, I've got to be completely wasted, or he won't let me on.
Exactly. We got to have drunk walkie or no walkie.
So Walkie's gotta be like white girl wasted, or is like
White boy wasted, which is very, very light. I know.
exactly.
It's like what's his name? Dorian from Scrubs. That kind of wasted.
And of course, this is the Nami. This is the Nani that I'm outside to the batch, this month's batch as well. So, like I said, today's the last day. So you got until like midnight my time.
Did you just say vag? Jesus Christ! I can't believe it.
Batch, not batch.
Something's on Gray's mind.
Batch.
Oh God, I'm so lonely. You won't believe it, man. Jesus Christ.
Man.
We'll be together pretty soon, man. Don't worry about
I
it.
can't wait to meet up with you, baby. I can't wait till we go out to the snack bar, karaoke together, just me and you.
Oh yeah.
By the way, live action Lilo Stitch is going to be an absolute dumpster fire, and I'm here for it.
Yeah.
But
What are we talking? What's that?
seriously, Jinja,
live
we should
thing.
stream it like this time, yeah. Seriously.
Oh, definitely,
We should
man.
stream from
Definitely.
the Comic Con this time.
We gotta do. Well,
We got to do it.
we did. We had somebody who was supposed to be in charge of that, but
I know.
decided he was gonna climb up a.
Decided he would get crazily injured,
Yeah,
completely randomly.
that was out of the
I'm
blue.
going to save this. I think I'm going to save this so that way. This will be my fucking- Like I said, I'm trying to go for this. This artist I've been really inspired by. It's just because.
Hey yo,
What's up?
the butt cheeks. Seeing this, my my YouTube screen was lagged by a couple of
I
minutes.
love it when
Seeing
Eric
Monty's
says
cheeks.
butt cheeks. That's
Butt
so
cheeks.
good.
Butt
It
cheeks.
makes me happy, Eric, for some reason.
Butt cheeks. Are you being cheeky?
Are you being cheeky?
Are you cheeky monkey?
Are your cheeks
monkey.
glowing right now?
You bum looker. You cheeky monkey. Mike Myers. He's Canadian, you know, so he's kind of slightly British, right?
By the way, guys, while I've got you all here together, is it? Forgive my, drunken memory, but Ginger, Eric, and I think Roman in the chat, we're due to do a Dune,
Yeah.
David Lynch
Yes.
Dune stream. I'm off next week, mate. I've got free time, so let's do it. We got to do it. There's no time like the present. Let's do it next week.
Sure.
Yeah, especially with all the second movie being wrapped up. And the
Yes,
second
exactly.
trailer
It's a
coming
great
out.
time, isn't it, Ginger?
yeah.
Oh shit! But wait a minute. You're going to Osaka, aren't you, Ginger?
That's true.
Next
You are
week.
too.
When are you going?
I'm going to be there from Tuesday to.
You're there from Tuesday.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm not
yeah.
there till Friday, so yeah. Okay.
Kenzo, can you do me a favor and say "Long live the fighters"?
Do you mean Gray?
Kenzo.
Jeff Atkins, he said.
No, I
Kenzo's
think
not
he
here.
wants
Kenzo's not here.
you to say it, Ginger.
No, I want Kenzo to say it.
Has to be
Ken-
you.
Kenzo, is he in the
Kenzo
chat?
had- No, he's gone.
Kenzo's gone, mate. He's cooking. He's cooking for his wife and
Wait,
family.
then who am I talking to?
A fantastic Sunday roast in the UK. I wish I
talking
was
to-
there.
Then who am I been talking to the whole time?
Wakazashi's Gray from Wakazashi's
What?
Teeth.
No, he's talking to
Poor
Ginger
Kenzo.
Ninja.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Who are you
Kenzo.
talking about?
Yeah,
I'm so
Kenzo was
sorry.
on
I thought you
earlier.
were Kenzo the whole time.
No,
They're the
you've
worst
been
people to be confused with, you know.
talking to Ginger the whole time.
I thought, yeah.
I thought you were Kenzo. Sorry, Wakazashi. So sorry.
I am Kenzo. I am actually Kenzo. I've got 2 YouTube accounts. Oh my god, I gave my secrets away. Oh shit.
Can you
Uh-oh,
say
watch
"Long live
out.
the fighters" though?
Does Timothy Chalamet have to say that?
Wakazashi.
I haven't seen. Was there a Dune 2 trailer?
No. They're just
No, it
releasing
doesn't
steals for it.
fit.
That's all.
Okay.
There
It
is still
doesn't-
scored.
yeah.
Nerd Cookie's been covering it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think they'll release a Dune trailer until Comic Con.
Sorry, just laughing at Punk Waddle.
I don't think
Waxahashi's Tea House, that's the one.
Wax.
Yeah. Did Timothy Champagne, did he get buffed up for Dune 2?
Charlemagne, not champagne.
No, it's Champagne. Timothy Champagne, did he get buffed up for Dune 2 or not?
He got all bubbly.
Okay,
Yeah,
nice one.
He got on the roids.
Eric, you were there, mate. You were there. You're with me.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, mate. I really appreciate it.
Adrian
Your
Edmondson and
your
Rick
British
Mayall
accent
go fuck
is
themselves.
fucking
They're-
fantastic.
What's that?
I said Adrian Edmondson and Rick Mayall can go fuck themselves.
Oh God, mate. Do you used to watch them?
I'm familiar with. I'm familiar more with the young ones. But
Yeah, me too.
Anything else? I
The
didn't
young
watch
ones
Bottom. I have to. I apparently have to catch up on Bottom.
Bottom's okay, but Eric, you're right. Young Ones. Anyone out there? If you've not watched it, I think it's on YouTube. The Young Ones. It's very old. It's dated, yeah, for sure. But it's British,
It's
crazy
new wave.
comedy.
It's
Rick
new wave,
Mayall,
man.
Adrian Eberson, Nigel Planer, and somebody else.
Love Mike. He just played it straight the entire.
Who was the guy who
Can I
played
ask you a
Mike? I
question?
can't remember his name.
Oh man.
Can I ask you a
Oh
question?
what, Mike? You turned my room into a roller disco?
But Eric, they had some of the best British like bands playing on there. They had Motorhead doing Ace of Spades. They had
Madness. Doing
Dexys,
House of Fun.
Midnight Runners doing.
Dexys Midnight Runners doing Jackie
Gino.
Jackie Wilson said, "Yeah."
Whoa, Gino.
That was a great. Yeah, it was a good show.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Roman of
Yes.
the
Yeah.
Empire.
Go in there. Sorry, Makini.
Hello.
Roman of the Empire is leaving.
Hey, Roman.
Have a good day.
Roman.
All right, man.
Love you, baby.
See you later, alligator.
Sometime together.
We'll get the Dune stream together.
Definitely. Let's do it. Let's make
The
it happen.
spice must flow. You will live out your rest of
I know,
your
like, guys,
existence
seriously,
in the
we
pain
talked
of
about this for so long, but we are doing
have to
it
do
next
it.
week, whether you like it or not. We are doing
let's
it.
Do it. We're doing it. We're doing,
Doing
it.
it.
We're doing it. Oh, there we go.
That's our
Jinja.
title. That's our title. Doing it.
Yeah, doing it.
84.
Oh,
We'll have to
doing it.
invite Nerd Cookies as well. I hear
You guys
Elaine,
fucking
Elaine
rock.
hates it,
Yes.
and I think we
rock,
should
man.
have someone who hates that movie there, especially of her.
Oh, really?
of
Does she
her
hate
caliber.
it? Are you serious,
Yeah,
Eric?
She said it. Yeah, she said it like
Oh.
flat out.
Okay,
Like,
we
we
should do it.
invited her.
Yeah, I want to have a negative and a positive. Yes,
Yeah,
let's do
she's-
it. Let's do
She's
it.
gonna like
Let's do it.
poke
Doing
holes
it.
in all of our theories, and I'm loving it. And
But
I'm
she
just
won't
like,
go into my channel because I'm nothing. I'm like a tiny YouTuber.
Oh,
no
Oh,
one
come on,
cares
what are you
about
talking
me.
about? What are you talking about?
You
Come
just
on.
keep your pants
Come
on,
on,
and no one
man.
will notice that.
Come on.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
Eric,
Maybe
I love you,
visit
man.
me.
Love you.
Yeah, please try the veal. Tip your bartenders. Yeah.
Eric, we've got to get you over to Japan. You should come over, man. Please.
have
We
a-
will
I
show
love
you
it.
the best like time of your life over here.
Wakazashi, I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
What part of UK are you from?
Manchester, which is like northwest.
Okay, how far are you from Cheshire?
Cheshire, Jesus. That's a hard question for me.
John Constantine was from Manchester, right?
What about
No, he's
what
from
about-
Liverpool. He's a
Oh, yes,
Scouser, Eric.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on,
that's
mate.
right,
He's a
that's right,
Scouser. And Manchester and Liverpool are huge rivals, believe it or not. They fucking hate
What about,
each other.
What about Leicester? What
come
about
on over,
Leicester?
Courtney.
What about Leicester City of Woking
Leicester City, yeah. Leicester's like the kind of medium. It's the median in the UK, but I'm sorry, with Cheshire, I'm lost. I'm lost in Cheshire. I have no idea
you
where
can
it
tell
is.
that I've gotten. See, you can tell that I've gotten most of my British from just from
Makini,
watching
how do you know Cheshire? I'm dying to know.
Top Gear.
Oh, okay.
Because
I've
I
heard
heard
it-
it's like the LA of England, basically.
I've not watched it. I know. I've heard of it. I know it's famous. I watched a little bit, but
It's big.
do
for
you watch
football.
Joe?
It's
Do
big
you
for
watch his
footballers.
farming streams as well?
I
I
heard the
heard
farming
about
one's
them.
Oh,
hilarious.
you did hear about that, yeah.
Jeremy Clarkson's farm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Courtney, I'm not a Man U fan. I'm sorry. It's very complicated. I'm from Manchester. Yeah, I grew up in Manchester, but my dad was from Liverpool.
Liverpool. Be a Man U fan, though. I don't understand
You see,
that.
my dad was a Scouser. He used to take me to Anfield to watch the fucking game. So I'm a Liverpool fan. I know it's crazy,
Yeah.
right?
Well, okay.
So when I was a kid, I used to get fucking punched and kicked and killed
it's
every
mutiny.
fucking
So
day.
it's basically mutiny, then.
I'd be like a Yankees fan down the street there in South.
Eric, can you relate to that, Eric? Seriously, like I used to get
well,
fucking killed at school.
No, we used to beat up
'cause
Yankees
I was
fans.
a Liverpool fan. Jesus
Red
Christ, it
Sox
was
fans and
crazy.
Yankees fans hate each. Well,
Oh,
things have calmed down a
Bandito.
lot. Things have calmed down a lot in the 21st century. Let me tell you.
Bandito.
What?
So there's some news that it has gotten worse for Jedi Survivor.
So
Oh, really?
It's gotten
crashes
Oh my
worse.
God.
Yeah. Yeah, their EA devs are downplaying the issues and blaming gamers for it now.
Of course,
Yeah, I
it's
saw that.
Gamergate. It's all you
saw that-
Gamergaters.
I saw that on Vera Dark. She said,
Well, yeah. If Lexi Kills and Fats is
Yeah.
playing. Oh, Fats is playing Forbidden West, which looks really good though.
yeah, and the thing Vera Dark show their not their apology, which is basically they're like sorry but not sorry. It's just that
Okay.
it's just like they're I don't know what's with AAA studios just now that they think that they could ship an unfinished game.
Well, because that's the whole thing about the dependence on DLC. I mean, geez,
There's a situation that
it is the craftsmanship involved in the development of these games is apparently shoddy. I'm not a gamer like that, so my opinion is only from the cheap seats and what I can observe and what I hear from like other gamers. You know,
did you see Benito? Did you see?
I'm sorry to interrupt, Jinja. Can you share the link in the private chat, please? Thank you.
To what?
Benito, did you see that?
Sorry.
This stream.
One of the voice.
Oh, this stream.
Yeah.
One of the voice actors of Horizon Forbidden West.
Went
after Melanie Mack.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because she criticized her.
Well, no, they criticized the design. And she took it out of context, and they basically deleted the tweet afterwards. It's like,
no problem either way. But I think maybe Courtney wants to jump in. Maybe.
Links. Yeah, it's in the private chat there.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Gaffo has sent me.
Thank you.
I put on some pounds myself, somewhere around 93 kilos. Is
Stunning and brave Megatron.
Hello.
Chat right now.
You are stunning and brave, Makini. Come on, man.
Oh wow! There we go. Okay, Jeffo. Thanks for that. I don't know what it's kind of late.
Yeah. They tried to go after her until they actually saw the video, and it's like, y'all took it out of context and they had to delete it.
Yeah, that's one of the things that a lot of people do. They take criticism out of context.
But I'm probably gonna rant a little bit on the whole. I don't know if I'm allowed to say his. I don't know if I'm allowed to say his name on YouTube now.
What? Who?
Come on, man. Do it.
Dylan Mulvaney. The whole Dylan Mulvaney situation.
Yeah. Him.
Yeah. It's got nothing to do with me, so.
Eric, you are the most positive person on YouTube. I can't believe you
are.
I can't believe you've been blocked by people you don't even fucking interact with.
So weird.
How crazy is that?
So weird.
I'm on the wrong side of history.
Eric, who was that writer that blocked you that I saw your tweet yesterday?
Becky Cloonan. I
was like,
Becky Cloonan. Yeah, that's not the only one. There's so many, right, Eric? How many blocked you?
I think what it is because you're part of the aficionados with Wes, and
Could be.
That's right. It's blocked by association, Makini. Yeah. That's right. That's what it's bad. But Eric, how annoying is that? That is crazy annoying.
He's sending him a bunch of dick pics. Let's just be honest. He's sending him dick pics, and that's what's happening.
Yeah, Jinja, what do you reckon about that? How nonsense is that? Come on, man.
I bought one of her comic books last month too, and now I feel full of legitimate buyer's remorse. I literally gave money to someone who hates me.
I know. You should make a video of you burning it on stream or whatever.
But her husband, Michael Conrad, didn't. He's still, what I mean?
He didn't. And Liam Sharp, whose art is very, very good, to be fair. Yeah. And, I'm sorry. Don't do that. Yeah, don't burn it.
But it just proves it gives me more, a reason I have to double check the creators when I'm buying comic books. Because if they have blocked me on Twitter for being adjacent to an H8 group or people,
Eric, that's insane. You shouldn't have to do that, should you? That is so crazy, man.
It is crazy, and it's like, but I don't want to support people who would treat me like that. You don't.
Bandit, what do you reckon about Bandit?
Sorry.
What do you think about that? Would you not buy a comic because someone blocked you on Twitter?
It all depends. I mean,
depends what it is, yeah.
It depends because it depends on the material and everything because I am a big H.P. Lovecraft fan.
Oh my god, me too, man. And I know what they're trying to do with him. They're trying to cancel him, years later.
Melanie makes, the thing is, and Melanie makes a good point. And a lot of people make a good point is that you have you have these really beautiful actresses that they do for voice work, not just for
Okay.
voice work, but for mocap and such.
Oh
And
yeah.
there is definitely an underlying theme that they purposefully make the actresses ugly in some way, shape, or
Oh yeah,
form compared
definitely.
to
Yeah.
in game compared to their counterpart. Now I would argue with Aloy's face.
That is a
In
recent thing, Makini. That is a
that
very recent
I
thing.
would argue that with Aloy's face, it's fine. I see what you guys are saying, but I think it's fine in some. It depends on the camera. Depends on the
Yeah.
camera angle sometimes.
Okay.
But it's like you could tell that like her chin she had a much thinner chin and jawline
Yeah.
in the first game compared to how it was rendered here.
Yeah.
But there have been big instances, for example, with Mass Effect Andromeda, with a lot of games and such. It's like with female actors in games. It's like purposely rendered. They add little things here and there to not need
Really,
them.
Makini? I'm sorry to interrupt. Like in the game thing, I have no idea about games. I don't play games, but has it come into that? Has it come into the game sphere?
Well, it has because it's like it's
Yeah.
purposefully making them look
Yeah.
masculine.
You know
or
about
purposely-
Gamergate, Gray?
Yeah.
No. Oh, well, I know the story about it, but
Okay.
No, it's not. It's not a GG thing. It's something that's been kind of not like a phenomenon, but it's something that's been very noticeable
okay.
Yeah.
in a lot of, especially a lot of big budget AAA titles recently. And it's like you kind of look at one example is I think is what's her name, Diana in The Last of Us 2, where the voice actress for her, the actress for her who did the mocap is absolutely gorgeous, but they gave her a larger nose in the game and such like that, and they even go as far as to reduce the chest size in game as well, so it's like barely noticeable.
Well, I mean,
and there's a lot of instances, and Melanie actually makes a good point about that, which worries her and worries everybody with how they're going to approach Lara Croft in the upcoming Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Everybody's worried about that now.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen this stuff happen, and they're trying to please the wrong crowd.
Yeah. Yeah. It sounds like it. Yeah.
Something
But
like that.
but what she was criticizing was that it was poor character design.
Yeah.
And it is kind of poor character design if you're doing that on purpose. It's like, guys, let you have beautiful voice actors. If you have a beautiful actress that is willing to do the mocap, keep it. Just keep it. There's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's
We have to readjust beauty standards in order to reflect more healthier things, Makini. Please.
Of course, you guys are doing that by making sure that men are much more are able to be better women than women are. Sorry, slipped the tongue. Sorry, that was a little blow.
It's true. It's true. It's what's going on right
Welcome to Convicted of Mind Crime. We are back with our guests today, willing to be cancelled.
I don't care. At this point, I just don't care. So.
Yeah, I'm kind of like tone deaf and just and compassion fatigued out of everything. So it's like, I mean, shit, man. I just want to read funny books. I mean,
no, but it was just something that
unrealistic beauty standards. You want to see real looking people? Go to the fucking mall. Go to church.
It's just been there. It's just been there even before. That kind of mindset has been there even way before the whole days of GG and Ish. It's just been there way before that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's
like
been there.
perspectives. I like different dynamic about stuff like that.
How's everybody doing here?
Wicked Pissa, how you doing? How you holding
I'm
up?
liking it. I'm feeling good.
I'm
good.
I'm probably gonna be heading out here pretty soon because
Cool beans.
I do need to get going because I need to get my show.
I need to. I'm doing laundry. I got chores to do.
By the way,
I got another.
By the way,
give you guys a little sample. So I do a morning show so I do a morning show called Machine in the Morning, and it's all like the whole theme for this season's all 90s. So, but I do want to show you guys. If you guys blow my screen up just real quick.
All right.
So I've been up all night last night trying to do these end credits. Trying to do these freaking end credits, as you can see. But one thing I thought was really cool to just include names of just like what we did with Machine Live. So I've included everybody's different names in there. Punk Waddle is in here too.
Nice.
As field producer, and then you see right here, James. James is right here.
Oh, there we go.
His producers, James and Benny, as well. Benjamin. I've had fun with this, but I'm
Benjamin Bandito.
I don't have Sully on this one. He's one of the creative consultants, creative producers on Machine Live. So
hello.
I wanted to kind of make some different kind of names, but it's all 90s. That's kind of the idea.
Yeah,
I'm still working
awesome.
on it.
That looks awesome.
Working on it. So yeah, it's gonna be all like. But this is just a morning stream that I do, a morning draw stream that I do. But yeah, this is all stock footage. This is all drone footage that I grab. So, hope this nice. Are you remain to the credit to Full House? Yes.
Is CSF Nation Sugar Daddy in the credits?
No,
that's what Studying a Brave says.
No, this is never gonna happen.
Wow.
Yeah.
But they put some different names like Nick Weiser and such like that, and Culture and such like that. So
Barry Windsor Smith, inked by Jim Lee.
Which one's that?
This is from Deathmate Prologue. Wow, that's a combo for you, huh?
Yeah.
Oh
boy.
Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine.
You didn't hear that, did you?
Fart? Was it a fart?
Okay, so the audio. Okay, so it doesn't get the audio. Okay, I was wondering if I thought I caught to capture the audio. Never mind.
It's either a fart or the you are unzipping your pants.
All right,
Mike
guys.
Barron wrote this.
Oh, what have you got there?
Deathmate yellow.
Ooh, cool.
I got a bunch of Deathmate over. I need red and black, but they haven't come out yet. The image is still. I got these for $1 each too. That was great.
Okay, but I'm gonna go ahead and get going, guys. I will see you
all right,
later
man.
for Machine Live at 11 a.m. Yes,
indeed.
We got
see you later,
Live
alligator. Good to see you
guys. I did so because we're going like full 90s and everything. I did add like an applause. I'm trying to look for more applause sound effects to use.
Machine
so I'm not
Live
using the
is
same
filmed
one
before
over
a
and over
live
again.
studio audience.
I did use that. If you guys pay close attention to the outro that I do, is I do just that, and then I did the whole Full House Family Matters style credits with the whole everything. And I've been doing a lot of research. I've been really proud of the stuff that I've been doing. But yeah, so I will be back. So we got Machine Live later at 11 a.m. PST, and we're going to be working on our next the next drawing for the May term batches, which that will be, if you guys don't know, it's Splatterella. I've been doing a lot of so I've made it my kind of my thing to do one Fortnite skin every month. So because I've been really doing a lot. People have been really like my Fortnite. Whenever I do Fortnite skins, it really blows up, especially on Twitter. So I was like, okay, I'll do one every month. I'll just pick a Fortnite skin that either I'm playing with right now or I'm using, or one of my favorite ones. And this one outside, I'll just have some fun with Splatterella. Hence why I've been spending so long. Hence why I spent most of this stream trying to figure out the right pose to fit her. So, so there you go. So there you go. Anyway,
awesome.
I'm gonna get out of here, guys.
All right.
All right, dude. Hopefully I'll see you all in the chats and
all right, man,
on the main show later. So,
thanks again for stopping by, bud.
Man. Bye.
See you again, bud. Take it easy. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start. My eyes are crossed. Hey, what's up, Shield Wall?
Yeah.
Hey there,
man. Feel bad for I have to. My eyes are. crossing. I'm seeing 3 images here right now, and
You might need 3D glasses.
Yeah.
You know what? That's a good solution for it all.
Yeah.
But it looks like we've maybe Gray is maybe he's passed out.
Maybe he fell asleep in the toilet again.
Uh-oh. I've been there. I think we are. You ever been there, Sully?
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh,
we
it's
used to
such a
call that.
comfortable place to
We
be.
used to call that Friday night.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty. Well,
All right.
I'm gonna duck out too
All right,
because
man.
I'm gonna grab. I gotta grab something
No,
to
I'm
eat. I gotta
good. I'm
finish.
just making the tea.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
Okay.
Thank you very much, everyone. See you later, alligator. Subscribe. I'm on my way to I'm gonna break 900 subscribers sometime today or tomorrow, and on my way to my first 1,000 subscribers. And it's about grinding and about creating daily content for interesting people. And come and join us 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern daily. We talk about comic books at the Comics Coffee Table. Pull up a chair, grab a cuppa, whatever it is you're shoving under your nose today, and take your coffee break with us. We talk about comic books daily. We also talk about cooking, spirituality, purpose, and that's a good time. So, and thank you, James. And also, everyone, if you haven't already, I'm dropping the link in the chat. Check out James Harris's first independent funny book right here, Anti-Steam Junk Western #0. It's one of my favorite independent comics of 2022.
You're so good about doing that, man. I really appreciate it, bud.
I appreciate you, man, and I appreciate you, Juan and Gray, and it's always good to hang out with you guys. And happy Sunday. God bless you. Namaste. Good luck, and we will see you again later.
Namaste.
In those funny pages. All right, bye, guys.
Bye.
And then and hit me up for Dune. Yeah.
Oh yeah, look, we're doing it. We're doing it.
We're doing it.
We're doing it. We got to.
All right.
Take it easy, man.
All right.
Benito?
I was going to say do Wacky first, but hey, this is Bandito Bane, the well-rounded nerd, the Super Spider-Man fan, and the Warhammer noob. I do content on YouTube, mainly Warhammer unboxing, and I'm going to be doing some Warhammer novel reviews, as well as some Spider-Man reviews. And
cool.
And I'm going to be. And after the month of anxiety, I'm going to let some things off my chest and maybe give some predictions of where the series will go after. And we'll see if I'm right after I take my break from the Amazing Spider-Man. But till then, I'm going until then, I'm just going to try to get the brighter side of life. So you could find me on Twitter at Bandito Bane. You can find me on Facebook at Bandito Bane. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram Bandito Bane. Also, I'm writing my own comic book, and I also write some fan fiction. So if you want to go to fanfiction.net. We're at Bandito Bane, and be honest. And also, I'm writing my own comic book. So if you want to help me out, maybe throw some ideas around. Look me up. My email address is bombermangefx@gmail.com. So till then, keep playing and God bless.
All right, man. Thanks as always for coming on. And yeah, you'll be fine. Work through this all.
Yeah.
All right, Wacky. Hello.
Sign out. Yeah, we're signing out.
Why are you making a big screen? I can't believe you're doing that right now. I'm scared. I'm going to hide. It's been fantastic. What a great stream, Jinja. Osaka Comic Con coming up Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I can't wait, mate. I can't wait to get there.
It's going to be good times.
It is going to be good times. I want to see you. Looking forward to seeing you doing the live drawing and painting again. Looking forward to seeing some sexy cosplayers out there, and hopefully picking up some original art. Maybe
Definitely. From some of the other creators out there. Yeah, sure. Go for it, man. There's going to be a bunch of artists out there. Sorry, I'm falling asleep at the wheel here.
No, you're good. You're good. I really appreciate you having me on. Thank you. I know you've been busy.
Dude.
You've been tired. You've been working hard.
But man, this is always fun. I just like can't thank you guys enough. I really can't thank you guys enough for this. It's just I'm speechless.
Yeah.
Everybody out there in the chat as well. I'll thank you, Waki, and I'll be seeing you this Friday, right? Friday
See you on Friday. You know,
Yeah,
Osaka.
Friday.
Osaka.
What time were you getting in, by the way?
I'm hopefully getting there around lunchtime. That's the plan.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
And you've got the pass in the mail.
Yeah,
today.
thank you very much for that.
Awesome.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
So that way you don't have to wait with the other plebes. What are you going to do with your tickets, by the way? The ones that you bought, the pass?
It doesn't matter. I can't.
I got you. Yeah.
Yeah. No problem. No problem.
Okay, man. Sweet. Well, I can't even speak right now. Brain's not working. All right, here we go. So, there we are.
This is the Jinja Ninja.
Oh, look, I got ink all over my face too. This is one of the most messiest mediums there is. Oh yeah, ink all over my nose. Oh well, it's part of the game. Thank you everybody for coming out here and checking out the stream tonight. Hope you enjoyed the printmaking process. You taking the train board driving? I don't even know what that means right now. I don't know what anything means. So we're as we said, Osaka Comic Con, 5th to the 7th. We'll try to do some live streaming from there, so be on the lookout for some live footage from Osaka Comic Con, and there's bound to be all kinds of awesome cosplayers, other artists, cool booths, some really crazy. They've got I wonder if they're bringing the statues again. I think they are. So we'll show some footage from the statues and some of the other props and vehicles and stuff that they bring in from the movies and things. But here's the picture from tonight. The Punisher. There we go.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And it's just like a really grave situation. There we go. So I went in here and actually touched up with some inks as well, which is the first time I've done that. That was kind of fun to play around with. But hope you guys enjoy what you saw. And this Sunday, since I'm going to be at Osaka at the Comic Con, there's no art stream this coming Sunday, but I'm going to do Rumble on Monday morning and maybe a YouTube on Monday night. We'll just have to see how much energy I've got after the Comic Con, because it does suck the energy out of you, especially when you're drawing nonstop morning to night. But yeah, thank you again, everybody. Thank you, Bandito and Waki, Sully, Makidi, Kenzo, everybody was on. Appreciate it so much. And until next time, sayonara. Bye-bye.
Oh, we're still live. Gonna have to leave the studio.
Are we still live, Bandito? He's not turned us off.
Yeah.
So what should we say?
Adios. I gotta go.